There is no excuse not to watch ROH now because it is free at ROHvideos.com. Stay up to date with all the recent happenings with the ROH Video Wire, featuring exclusive interviews, videos, and highlights. Plus, Vaulted Classics gives you complete matches from ROH's past, featuring some of wrestling's biggest stars. Check out the current ROH stars with complete matches from recent shows in the latest matches section. The best part is everything is free at ROHvideos.com.
There you go, Hoss.
Yeah, What you gonna do with that thing?
Well, right now I'm gonna talk about Age of the Fall for a minute. Tyler Black, you wanna go online, post all these stupid little blogs?
Blog.
I think they're called blogs.
Oh, blogs.
Blogs.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, well, you keep doing that, have fun. And Jimmy Jacobs, you wanna talk about your revolution? Jimmy, you remind me of a villain in a superhero cartoon. You're making empty promises, son. Revolution. I'll show you how a grown man started a revolution. We got your revolution right here, boy. That's right.
That's your revolution right there, Age of the Fall. Hey, man, this age of the fall stuff getting old, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Getting old. Hey, man,
Tired
they
of
been
them boys.
fooling with us for a daggone near a year now.
I'm tired of them boys.
A year now. They need to get off a daggone back.
Daggone right.
Everything. It's been. You remember when they hung you upside down?
Yeah, I remember. I do remember that. Hold on.
Huh?
Get it. Hey, you ain't get it too good. You remember when they wrapped you up in that bar?
Damn right I do. How about that time that they took a daggone tag team titles?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Go get that motherfucker. Them belts coming back. Oh, dang. Oh, dang, go.
My bad.
Got me a little
You
bit.
good?
Am I good? Am I leaking?
Little bit.
Ah, a little something. Hey, ain't nothing. That's all right, baby. Hey, you see that? If we would do that to each other, imagine what we're gonna do to you, Age of the Fall.
Age of the fall.
There ain't none of that bull crap no more.
Ball now.
None of that hit the ropes, leg ladder, jawbreaker,
Yo,
clothesline,
sir.
whatever the hell you
See
want it
this
to
right
be.
here?
It's
see these?
fisticuffs now, son.
You see these?
Fisticuffs. We're gonna show you
We're
what
gonna
two country
stomp your
boys all
asses.
about now.
We're gonna stomp your
Raw,
ass.
son.
That's right.
Hell with all that bull crap
We
running
do get
around.
back to the roots.
Yeah,
Get
boy.
back to the roots. Hey, y'all got.
I remember from day
Y'all
one.
got to realize we've been here.
Day one. I mean,
We've
the
been
first
here.
Ring of Honor show, 2002, 2003, 2004, you know, had to take a little break, get our heads straight.
That's
We've
right.
been doing this crap
That's right.
for a while now.
Hey,
You
name
know,
them. Samoa
oh,
Joe.
yeah.
Homicide.
CM Punk, name
Coke
them, baby.
Cabana,
We've been
Max
through
Sydal.
06, 07, you know, it's all
Everybody.
okay. We seen them come
Jerry
and go.
Lynn.
We seen them come and go, man. We've been here since day one.
Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs, y'all ain't showing us nothing. Y'all don't
we
impress
seen it
us.
all, son. We seen it all. Generico, Steen, y'all boys, yeah. I mean, y'all
Yeah.
gave us some good
Hey,
fights,
but
man.
still, we the top of the tag team division right now.
Yeah, hey, we don't raise the bar. We are the bar.
We are the bar.
We are the bar.
That's right.
Real talk right there. Seen them all come and go. You know, whoever else might be left, Sweet and Sour, Ruckus, Jigsaw, it don't matter, man. We done
Squad.
seen it all. We're here. Ain't gonna be no different to us. We're gonna get them belts back and we're gonna run with them things. Just like we always do.
이게 Here are your winners of the title in 11 minutes, 29 seconds, the team of Tatsuya Naito and Yujiro.
はい、僕たちは新日本プロレスでナンバーワンのタッグチームノーリミットだ。 GSC ジュニアタッグのベルトをこのリングにもらいに来ました。皆さん応援よろしく。
お客様2列になってお進みください。チケットをお持ちのお客様、チケットをお手持ちの上2列になって
You know, I can't say that I'm exactly happy with how things went with Sweet and Sour Incorporated last night, Davey.
I know. Where's Eddie at?
No, he's training. He's training. I told him to put in the extra sets, to put in the extra reps for tonight because he's got to make up. But you know, man, we got a big opportunity tonight.
That's right.
At Death Before Dishonor, I made an offer to the Briscoe brothers, and they said no. And that doesn't happen. I'm not gonna put up with that.
You shouldn't.
No. And you've got the Briscoe brothers tonight.
That's right.
And guess what, baby? Here's your partner.
Right.
Yeah!
Hey,
yeah.
put it in there, man. Tonight, Briscoe's down.
Huh? That's right, baby. Go Shiozaki hooked it up. And Larry Sweeney is presenting the best tag team in the history of Japanese pro wrestling. So, Briscoe brothers, you want to say no to Sweet and Sour? Well, tonight, you're going to find out what the consequences are.
Let's go, big man.
And welcome to Ring of Honor. At today's event, you will see 5 wrestling companies working together. Ring of Honor, Pro Wrestling Noah, DDT, Kensuke Office, and New Japan. Also in tonight's main event, you will see a match for the Ring of Honor World... Last night, Age of the Fall, you want to come out, you want to attack me from behind? Well, tonight I'm not going to wait. I'm going on the offensive. Tyler Black, get your ass out here right now.
inside the ring. It's Ring of Honor here in Tokyo, Japan. Welcome to the Tokyo Summit, September 14th, 2008. Dave Prazak joined this time by Lenny Leonard.
Austin Aries didn't want to wait for his scheduled matchup later against Tyler Black after what happened here last night. Aries laid out at the hands of the Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black. And this feud continues between Aries and the Age of the Fall, with it all heading towards Glory by Honor 7 in Philly. Steel cage warfare in 1 week.
But right now it's Tyler Black head first into the turnbuckle repeatedly at the hands of Austin Aries, taking him on a tour of the ring here in Tokyo.
He's first to the buckle, and one more time in the opposite corner he goes. Aries is on fire here at the open.
Austin Aries drives the shoulder into the midsection of Tyler Black. Sunset flip. Tyler rolls all the way through. He tried to, but Aries with knee strikes to the head, and Tyler quickly backing up, and the ramp is an extension of the ring. The last chancery on the ramp.
No escape to the outside for Tyler Black. The damage being done there. As referee Todd Sinclair trying to get him to break the hold.
He tried backing up, in any other ring, and if we were in the United States, he'd be on the floor right now. But we got the ramp here in Tokyo, and he could not escape the last chancery right there. Now, can Aries cinch that hold in right in the dead center of the ring? That's the question. He went up top to take a chance, and Tyler Black bounced against those ropes, took away the balance of Aries, went crashing down to the floor.
Aries in trouble on the outside as Black inadvertently knocked him off the ropes as he crashed into the ropes himself. And Aries trying to get back in the ring, but Black around the other side. Aries doesn't even see him come and gets tagged with a right hand. Face first to the steel barricade goes Austin Aries.
Could hear the damage done right there as he connected with the steel.
In the ring.
Driving the face of Austin Aries into the edge of the ring frame now. The Tokyo Summit, only Ring of Honor could put this card together. 5 companies working in cooperation with one another to bring to you one exciting night of professional wrestling.
Only a 1 count right there for Black as Aries able to get the shoulder up. But Tyler Black maintaining the advantage, drives the elbow down right across the back of the neck of Austin Aries. He's back to his feet in the corner. Just choking away now, Tyler Black. To the warning from referee Todd Sinclair.
Doing whatever he can to inflict punishment, regardless of the rules. He's got Austin Aries into the corner, and he follows him in with the clothesline. Snapmare out of the corner by Tyler Black. Up to the second rope he goes, and snaps the neck of Austin Aries. Tyler with the cover. Aries able to kick out.
Once again, Aries able to dig down, but starting to absorb an awful lot of punishment here at the hands of Tyler Black. That was the rear chin lock. Trying to sap some of the strength from Austin Aries. Aries looks to get back to his feet, alleviate some of the pressure. Shot to the midsection and another. Still can't free himself. Third time does the trick. Off the ropes goes Aries, stuck on the clothesline. But runs right into a drop kick from Black.
Tyler with the cover, but Aries kicks out.
Come on.
Black taking a little bit of an issue with referee Todd Sinclair's count. Pretty fair to me. Shot to the arm of Tyler Black right there, firing back on Austin Aries.
Forearm shot to the kidneys right there by Black. A scoop and a slam sets him in position. Flat of the foot right down across the side of the face of Austin Aries.
Clutching at his face after that damage was done by Tyler Black. Now standing on his throat, and does the very same thing, but this time to the throat of the former ROH World Champion Austin Aries.
A legal maneuver. The flat of the foot is legal. The damage done nonetheless. Now this, however, not legal. Choking Austin Aries over the second rope is Tyler Black.
Tyler Black just standing over Aries now, and boot across the throat, making him struggle for breath.
Stop choking.
Another warning from Todd Sinclair. Has hold of the feet of Aries, trying to pull him to the center of the ring. Aries tried to hold on to the ropes, but couldn't. And another stomp from Tyler Black to the chest this time.
Again goes to the cover. He does not hook the leg, and once again Aries able to kick out at 2. But Aries starting to look a little worn down here from the punishment in the hands of Tyler Black. Trying to fire back from his knees. Shots to the midsection by Aries. Overhand chop to the chest. That one backed up Tyler. Follows up with a right hand and down goes Aries.
Aries trying to pull himself up. Tyler's got him in the corner, chop across the chest.
Confident look on the face of Tyler Black as he delivers yet another knife-edge chop to the chest of Austin Aries, who fires back from the left side.
And another hard chop from Tyler Black.
That one sent Aries down to his knees. Black's going to drag him back out of the corner, looks like. Irish whip. Aries hits the buckles very hard.
Just collided back first and then tumbled down to the canvas, the paint shooting through the back of Austin Aries. And now Tyler Black standing on the back while tying up the legs of Aries. Putting a lot of pressure on that back as well as the legs as well. And now drumming the knee into the back for good measure.
Just measured Aries right there. And again right down across the lower back goes Tyler Black.
Just last night here in Tokyo, Tyler Black and Jimmy Jacobs successfully defended the ROH World Tag Team titles right here in Japan. Just later on tonight, Jimmy Jacobs, Tyler's tag team partner, gets his shot at the ROH World Champion, Nigel McGuinness.
Face first to the buckle.
How's it taste, Aries?
Goes Austin Aries.
How's it taste?
And if you thought Jimmy Jacobs felt that the ROH World Tag Team titles gave the Age of the Fall a platform to spread their message, what kind of platform would the world title provide him?
They have all the belts in their camp. Elbow to the midsection of Aries. Tyler Black has got him. Pulls him to the center of the ring. Trying to get him up. Maybe for God's last gift, that small package driver. But Aries putting on the brakes.
More shots to the midsection, however, by Black. Who elevates Aries now. Across the shoulders he goes. Aries with an elbow trying to free himself, and does. Lands on his feet. Going for the knee breaker, but elbows to the back of the head by Black. Has him up, powerbomb position, but a nice counter by Aries, and face first to the buckle goes Tyler Black.
Trying to stay on his feet here. Aries catches him though. Drives the knee into the midsection, sweeps the leg, and Aries now power drive elbow.
Nice flurry of offense there from Aries. Is it enough to get him back in the driver's seat of this matchup? He's taken so much punishment from Black so far. Left hand to the top of the head, and another.
Adrenaline flowing through the body of Austin Aries here as he fires back on Tyler. Aries puts on the brakes though. Black comes charging, sidestepped. Tyler to the floor. And Aries soars, driving Tyler Black back first into the steel barricade.
That high-risk maneuver may have been exactly what Austin Aries needed to get back in this matchup here. As he rolls Black under the bottom rope. Makes his way back up to the apron. Up and over he goes, elbow right to the face. And another. Look at the head of Tyler Black just snap back from the impact of those elbows. Lefts and rights down to the midsection. High knee strike as well.
Very aggressive Austin Aries in the corner. And now all the way across the ring. Going for that drop kick, but Tyler caught him on his shoulders. And drives him down chest first. Tyler with Aries. Power bomb into the turnbuckles in the corner. Cover. Only two.
Oh, the head of Austin Aries bouncing off that top turnbuckle. Whiplash-like effect. But Aries somehow got that shoulder up.
Tyler gets Aries in position. We see that Phoenix splash out of Tyler Black. Aries still on his back. Rolls out of harm's way, but Tyler caught himself, landed on his feet.
What a chill, he landed right on his feet, but a great arm drag sent him crashing into the turnbuckles. Has the leg trapped. Knee breaker. Belly to back combo.
Tyler on his feet, but he's out on his feet. In the corner now. Aries in the opposite corner of the ring. And connects with the drop kick.
Right out of the corner. Into the brainbuster. Dropped him right on his head. Cover. No.
An excellent combination of maneuvers from Austin Aries, but not enough to put away Tyler Black. Perhaps the 450 splash, perhaps the last chancery out of Austin Aries. He's going for the 450. Tyler Black down on the canvas. Aries out to the apron. He's going to climb up top.
Black started to get to his feet, however. Taking away the legs of Aries and follows him out. Aries trying to club away on the back of Tyler here. Now Aries all the way to the top. Sunset bomb.
Kick to the head. Going for another brainbuster. Nails it. Holding on to the head. Last chancery.
You give up? No.
He's got Black trying to hold on.
Knee strikes from Aries. Devastating knee to the top of the head. Last chancery. And Black is forced to tap.
Here is your winner by submission, Austin Aries.
Austin Aries gets a measure of revenge against Tyler Black of the Age of the Fall, and it all comes to a head next week in Philadelphia. Steel Cage Warfare at Glory by Honor 7.
Jimmy, no! Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy, no! Jimmy!
Last night, Jimmy Jacobs, the Age of the Fall, we create chaos. Tonight, more chaos. And I will defeat Nigel McGuinness for the world title.
taking my time, all right? You mind your own business. I know you do, baby. I know you do. Back up!
Kazushi Miyamoto set to face Eddie Edwards of Sweet and Sour Incorporated, accompanied to the ring by super agent Larry Sweeney.
Miyamoto is an independent wrestler here in Japan. He has wrestled for most of the major companies here in Japan, but he was originally trained by All Japan Pro Wrestling and Hiroshi Hase back in 2001. He made his debut. He's a very well put together athlete. Eddie Edwards tells him to hit the ropes and a shoulder block. The other man backs down.
Boot from Edwards. Miyamoto off the ropes. Boot of his own. Either man being taken off their feet. Momentum from Eddie Edwards, and finally able to take Miyamoto down after hitting the ropes a couple of times first.
Had a lot of momentum behind that kick and knocked him down to the canvas. Hard chop to the chest and a headbutt. Edwards taking control as he backs Miyamoto into the corner. Ready to bring him out the hard way. Hits the buckles, charges, but runs into the boot. Miyamoto up on the second. Loses his balance after getting hit with that forearm. And a leaping kick right to the jaw.
Eddie Edwards with the backpack walking to the center of the ring, but before he can hit that chin breaker, Miyamoto escapes. Waistlock, O'Connor roll. Only two. And connects with the kick to the chest. Cape Brada from Edwards. Cover. Only two. There's last night Larry Sweeney and Eddie Edwards. A little bit of tension following Eddie's match last night here in Tokyo.
Hard chop to the chest by Miyamoto, and Edwards fires back. Exchanging shots, but down goes Miyamoto after that forearm from Eddie Edwards.
So good.
Sweeney barking instructions on the outside.
And now just throat first across the second rope goes Miyamoto, choking away as Eddie Edwards. And more instructions from Larry Sweeney at ringside. The attention of the referee taken, and Larry Sweeney takes a cheap shot. How often you see that in Japan?
Almost never, and for good reason.
Why do we even have Larry Sweeney here at ringside?
He'll use his connections and his money to get Eddie Edwards booked over here, not just on these two shows, but the last tour of Pro Wrestling Noah as well.
Matter of time, baby.
It's so infrequent that you actually see managers at ringside during a pro wrestling event here in the country of Japan, but Larry Sweeney bringing those elements of American pro wrestling and the bad side of American sports here to Ring of Honor and here to Tokyo.
Nice reversal of the suplex by Miyamoto.
Come on, Eddie.
Both men down here.
Who's going to be able to get back to their feet first? It's going to be Eddie Edwards kicking away at the back of Miyamoto.
That was a waist lock, but caught with a series of elbows. Off the ropes, avoids the clothesline. Connects with the forearm smash, and down goes Edwards.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Kazushi comes charging. Clothesline in the corner. Places Edwards on the top turnbuckle. Could see a superplex here. Both men to the top rope.
Nails him with the superplex. Cover! Oh, so close.
Edwards able to get his shoulder up. The last split second right there. Miyamoto trying to get him up for a suplex of his own. Edwards able to block. An exchange of forearms. Edwards into the buckle. Gets the elbow into the face of Miyamoto. Edwards drives both knees into the chest. And connects with the super kick.
Miyamoto looks like he's in trouble, but able to connect with some elbows. Super kick connects.
Enziguri upside the head. And now Eddie Edwards. Powerbomb. But only gets two.
Miyamoto able to slip out the back door on the folding press there by Edwards. Barely got that shoulder up at two.
What kind of line buster?
Gonna try to finish him off with the 2K1 bomb. Miyamoto blocking the attempt. Big clothesline.
Oh, he just turned him inside out. Cover!
Edwards with the shoulder up.
He almost took his head off right there.
Kazushi Miyamoto with Eddie Edwards. elevates him, and drives him down. Rather than going for a cover, though, he's going after Larry Sweeney, who's up on the apron, taking the attention of Miyamoto. And Edwards from behind, holding him. Larry Sweeney tries to take a cheap shot. It's his own man. And the 3 count for Miyamoto.
Here is your winner, Katsushi Miyamoto.
Larry Sweeney just cost his own charge the match. And this is only going to lead to more tension between Edwards and Larry Sweeney.
You should take me back, please, Eddie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shut up, you Japanese bitch! I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened.
You know, I consider myself a very lucky man. I've gotten to do a lot of things that I never dreamed I'd be able to do. I've accomplished a lot of things that I never thought I'd be able to accomplish. And one of the things I'm most proud of is Ring of Honor as a company. I was in the main event of the very first show in 2002, and I've watched them climb, and I've watched us gain bigger crowds to where we had over 2,000 people in the Manhattan Center, to where we've gone into Canada, we've gone into England. 2007 we came here to Japan. Now it's 2008, and I'm here for the second time, and I have a shot at the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship. And although I'm very pleased with all the things I've accomplished, one of the dreams I haven't accomplished is to be a singles champion here in Japan. I've been a champion all over the world, in Canada, the United States, England, all over the world. But tonight, when I face Kanemaru, it's my opportunity, my very first opportunity to be a champion in Japan. Now, Kanemaru, you're a very good wrestler, but you're not the best wrestler in the world. And tonight, I'm going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt why the ROH fans chant best in the world, best in the world, best in the world. And why all the people from all the other companies, when they hear it, they get angry and they say, that guy's not the best wrestler in the world because he doesn't wrestle for our company. Well, that's bullshit! You're going to see tonight, when I beat Kanemaru and I become the GHC Junior Champion, why everybody else thinks that I am.
The
And this matchup is a great example of why this is the Tokyo Summit. Two of the best athletes worldwide to do battle is Taiji Ishimori of Pro Wrestling Noah to take on Ring of Honor's own El Generico. Olay!
El Generico coming into this matchup hot on the heels of the biggest win in his career here in Japan last night, gaining the pinfall in the six-man tag here at Differ Ariake.
Ishimori has been in professional wrestling since 2002, originally trained in Toyama, Mexico, and has recently signed a contract with Pro Wrestling Noah after basically being a freelancer, but appearing for Noah for the past several years. And these fans are ready for this one. Ishimori back inside the ring with El Generico.
Ishimori obviously in tremendous physical condition here. And Generico is certainly going to have his hands full, giving up a little bit of muscle mass to Ishimori in this matchup. Shoulder tackle, but down goes Ishimori. Right back to his feet, Olay, and a forearm for Generico's troubles. Knee to the midsection. Off the ropes, deep arm drag from Generico. Right back to their feet and another arm drag. Blocks that clothesline attempt. Generico using the quickness. And another arm drag out to the floor once again goes Ishimori.
Lightning fast maneuvers, and Ishimori getting out of harm's way, and El Generico picking him out on that dive. The fans here in Tokyo love them some El Generico.
Ishimori out on the floor, going to buy some time here, looking to regroup. Generico very effective with that flurry of offense as he picked up the pace. Ishimori looking to dictate the pace himself and perhaps slow things down a little bit. As he gets back inside the ring, collar elbow tie up. No, knee to the midsection by Generico. Caught him coming in. Side headlock, send off the ropes by Ishimori. Drop down, up and over he goes. Leapfrog by Ishimori. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline from Generico. Able to take him off his feet. Generico momentarily blocked the head scissors attempt, but still couldn't stay on his feet. This time it's Ishimori faking out Generico. Olay.
To complete that game, Generico out on the floor now, looking to contemplate his next move. As it's Ishimori waiting inside the ring for Generico to get back in. Up on the apron comes Generico, a little cautious. Two very quick, fast-paced wrestlers in this one.
Generico looking, not taking his eyes off of Ishimori for a second as he made his way back through the ropes. Ready to lock up one more time. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Quickly, the waist lock is grabbed by Ishimori. Generico looking to try and free himself, and does. Grabs the wrist lock. Ishimori rolls through, back to his feet. Wrist lock of his own. Cranking down on the wrist of El Generico. Generico rolls through himself. Down on the canvas, however. Ishimori able to power him down. And still maintaining control of the wrist of Generico. And stopping on the elbow.
Maintain control of that arm, waiting for the right moment and just kicking away. And now keeping control of that arm, barring it now from this position.
Generico quickly gets back to his feet. His height advantage would have rendered that hold a little more ineffective than it had been, but smartly Ishimori takes him right back down to the canvas and continues to maintain the control of the arm. Generico again trying to get back to his feet. Does. He gets tagged with a forearm, but Generico fires back, as does Ishimori. Series of strikes. Down on knee goes Generico. Ishimori off the ropes. Right into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Generico maybe played possum a little bit there and suckered him in.
You can see the pain written all over the face of Ishimori right there. Following the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and Generico still favoring that arm.
Trying to ask the fans of Ishimori for a little bit of quiet.
It's enough quiet out of the fans here in Tokyo. Driving the elbow into the back. Ishimori unable to get back to his feet, targeting that body part now. He realized that he did some damage to the back of Ishimori, and he's going to stay on it.
Ishimori flat on his back now as Generico turns him back to his stomach. Standing moonsault right across the lower back again into a cover. Didn't have much of his body weight across the body of Ishimori, who was able to kick out rather easily at two, and Generico a little bit disgusted right there. pointing at one of the fans in the front row.
Quite disgusted, indeed.
Still trying to shake some feeling back into that left elbow is Generico. Ishimori back to his feet. Just shrugs off that forearm attempt, but not the knee to the rib cage. Off the ropes he goes. Generico leg lariat caught him right on the bridge of the nose.
And he's holding his face. And able to kick out. And El Generico on a hot streak after that win last night. And it was just last month in Cleveland, Ohio at Age of Insanity that Generico took Nigel McGuinness to the limit for the ROH World title in one of Nigel's most exciting title defenses.
On what a match that was, Dave, the fans there on several occasions thought they had witnessed a title change as Generico came so close to taking the belt from around the waist of McGuinness.
Another backbreaker, more damage done to that body part, and now Generico. Split leg moonsault coming up, and he gets it. Hooks the leg. Ishimori able to kick out. I don't think Generico can believe it.
Well, he wanted a little bit quicker count out of the official. But Ishimori was able to get that shoulder up, but more damage done to the midsection.
Ishimori, known for utilizing a double chicken wing variation of a pile driver, calls it the Hermosillo. As well, the superstar elbow, a handspring into a backflip elbow drop. Exchange of strikes here between these two athletes. Ishimori digging down for some energy despite all that damage done to his back. Series of forearms from El Generico.
Another knee to the gut from Generico. Sends Ishimori off the ropes. He will avoid that clothesline as well as the back elbow. With momentum, takes him down with the head scissors. Generico pops right back up and finds himself in the corner as a charging Ishimori gets elevated. Lands on the apron. Right hand attempt blocked. Kick right to the head. Connects by Ishimori. Springboard missile drop kick.
Sends Generico all the way out to the floor. Keep your eye on Ishimori. Might look to take a chance here with Generico out on the floor. To the top rope goes Ishimori. Orihara moonsault to the floor. Ishimori soaring over the ring post and connecting with his opponent.
Just wiping out El Generico right in the aisleway there. Out into the seats goes Ishimori as well. As both men slow to try and get back to their feet. But Ishimori is certainly looking the better of the two at this point in the matchup.
Trying to catch his breath. A whole lot has been taken out of Ishimori, particularly his back inside the ring during the course of the matchup thus far. And now he's got Generico hurt and back inside the ring. But able to get his shoulder up at a count of two.
That little bit of a delay in the time it took to get Generico back inside the ring for the cover may have cost him. Handspring kick right to the face.
Goes for the cover. Again, Generico gets that shoulder up.
Ishimori starting to assert himself here. Waistlock, standing switch by Generico. Broken by Ishimori. Goes through, rolls him up. No!
Oh, very, very close to pinning Generico right there. Referee reminding Ishimori it was only two. It's got Generico trying to send him off. Generico holding on to the top rope. Forearm strikes down from Ishimori, trying to soften him up. But Generico holds on, goes through the legs. Pump handle. Brainbuster, no! Only two.
Dropped him right on top of his head there and got a 2 count. And again, Generico asking the referee. He thought that was 3, but Ishimori got the shoulder up.
Generico has a lot of fan support here in Tokyo. He's got Ishimori on his back and climbing up top. Taking too much time though, Ishimori back to his feet.
Big right hand connects. Ishimori on the second, Generico firing back. Forearm smash, knocks him back down to the canvas, but stays on his feet. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Into the German with a bridge. No.
A beautiful German suplex with an excellent bridge right there from Ishimori, but it's not enough to pin El Generico tonight.
Ishimori sensing he was very close to victory right there. Will perhaps take another chance.
Generico still on his back. Ishimori climbing to the top. Generico's back up. We see the brainbuster on the turnbuckle. Out of El Generico here. Or can Ishimori block the attempt? He's trying to block. If he can hit this maneuver, this one will be over.
Both guys jockeying for position here. Who's going to get the advantage? Ishimori all the way to the top. DDT off the top.
Running for him in the corner. Yakuza kick from Generico. Cover. Only two.
Ishimori's dazed.
The Chinoku driver. Again, a near fall for Generico.
Great job by Generico, following up immediately with another high-impact maneuver, but you got to give Ishimori credit. Got the shoulder up yet again when it looked like certain doom.
Ishimori trying to pull it together, favoring his neck as well as that back. Generico back to his feet. Could be thinking about going for that brainbuster on the turnbuckle once again. He's got Ishimori by the head. Elevates him to the top. No! Blocked! Crucifix bomb! Only two!
Oh, great counter right there by Ishimori.
Ooh, DDT! Generico with the shoulder up somehow.
Oh, he spiked him right on his head, but Generico able to get the shoulder up.
Had him elevated in hammerlock position and connected with the DDT. As Generico in position. Ishimori superstar elbow cover. He got him.
Here is your winner, Taiji Ishimori.
Ishimori just too much for El Generico here tonight, but a strong effort from El Generico on 2 consecutive evenings.
Take my car. Have your people call my people. Ain't no doubt about it. The highlight of your evening, and quite possibly your
Team number 1, first being accompanied by Larry Sweeney from Othello, Washington, weighing 207 pounds, representing Sweet and Sour Incorporated, Davey Richards. His partner, weighing 145 kilos, Takeshi Murashima.
Okay, all right.
Jay and Mark, the Briscoes, set to face the Sweet and Sour Incorporated duo of Davey Richards and former Ring of Honor World Champion Takeshi Morishima. Larry Sweeney turned down by Jay and Mark Briscoe at the Hammerstein Ballroom. They were not interested in joining Sweet and Sour Incorporated, and Larry Sweeney money talks in Japan, and he was able to get the services for tonight of Takeshi Morishima to be the tag team partner of Davey Richards.
Richards controlling the wrist of Jay Briscoe. Ducks underneath and able to take Richards down with the arm drag right back to his feet. Single leg pickup, down he goes. Rolling over the top is Jay Briscoe. Beat Paso. And a head scissors catches Richards coming off the ropes. And a right hand right to the jaw by Jay. Kick to the chest by Davey. Off the ropes. Drop down, drop toe hold by Jay Briscoe. Went for the drop kick, nobody there. Went for the kick, nobody there as well.
Neither man with a decided advantage on that exchange. Very quick action to get this tag team bout started. Takeshi Morishima under the guidance of Larry Sweeney, the super agent.
That is a scary thought.
Yes, it is. And he is tagged in.
Perhaps if Morishima had taken him up on his advice and offer a little bit earlier, he might have been able to be sold up the river to Vince.
That's true. Side headlock applied by Jay Briscoe. Center of the ropes by Morishima. Unable to take him off his feet with the shoulder tackle.
Blind tag by Mark. Comes in and no effect whatsoever with the shoulder block as well.
How about the double team shoulder tackle?
The single team isn't working. Double team clothesline's a little more effective.
Runs through him.
And then they run through him.
Able to take Morishima down finally, but it did take that double team work of the 5-time former ROH World Tag Team Champions.
Morishima back to his feet and tagged with a series of forearms in the corner by Mark. Repeated shots to the midsection. Elbows to the side of the head as well. Morishima getting punished in the corner by Mark Briscoe.
Pulls him out. Trying to get him up for the suplex, but straining his own back in the attempt. Morishima, very large wrestler to get up for a maneuver like that, and gets the suplex himself.
And Mark Briscoe feeling the effects in his back, both from the impact of the maneuver from Morishima as well as just the effort to try and get the big man off his feet. Richards now, great change of pace when you go from Morishima in the power game to the speed and aggressiveness of a Davey Richards.
Richards and Morishima, very interesting tag team combination, but could be very effective having that mix.
That's the kind of a team that, the way they complement each other's style so well, that I really think that if these guys ever had an opportunity to team on a regular basis, they could be very, very successful. Much like the Briscoes. Side Russian leg sweep into a back senton. Covered by Jay, but only gets one.
Ooh, kick right to the back of Davey Richards. And that backs him into the corner, kicking away the midsection, but Jay staying on that back.
Brings Davey out to the center, snap suplex. And quickly goes for the cover yet again. Does not hook the leg, and one more time, Richards gets the shoulder up.
Unable to drive Jay Briscoe into his own corner here so that Morishima could tag himself in, and now wrong part of town for Jay. As Davey gets a few more shots in before exiting the ring, Morishima with the snap mare. Off the ropes he comes and bowls over Jay Briscoe with all of his body weight.
Well, anytime you're in the part of town that Takeshi Morishima's in, it's the wrong part of town.
Yes, it is. Even when you're in the corner of the Briscoes. But the Briscoes trying to work over Morishima in combination here.
Bring him out to the center, double team suplex attempt.
Still the wrong part of town. They can't get him up for a double team suplex, but he can suplex both of them.
Oh, what a show of power by the former world champ, and all four men in the ring slugging it out. Briscoe sent off the ropes, sunset flips.
They both sit down on the chests of the Briscoes and both get near falls. Mark got the worst end of that one.
You think?
Yes. Bringing the action back to the floor now. Davey Richards with Mark Briscoe on his shoulders and drops him right across the top of the barricade, throat first.
Back to his feet, and Davey holding him in position for Sweeney with a cheap shot on the outside.
Referee didn't see it.
Japanese fans absolutely deplore things like that in a wrestling match.
And as a result, absolutely deplore Larry Sweeney. Davey Richards back in. In addition to being a former Ring of Honor World Champion, Takeshi Morishima also a former GHC Heavyweight Champion this year.
Hard kick to the chest by Richards. Runs up the ropes. And jumps off with a kick right to the shoulder blades. Cover. Mark able to kick out at 2. Right into the camel clutch, however.
A lot of pressure put on the back of Mark Briscoe while pulling up on the chin.
Mark able to free one of his arms there, alleviate a little bit of the pressure of this hold. And biting on the hand of Davey Richards will alleviate the rest of it.
Hey, whatever will free yourself from the hold. He was able to do so, but got caught with the drop kick from Davey Richards. Placing Mark Briscoe up top. Chop across the chest. And now Richards to the second rope himself. The forearm strikes from Mark Briscoe, knocks him down. He's back up.
Clubbing on the back is Morgan again. Shoves him down to the canvas. Mark all the way up top. 3/4 of the way across the ring with the elbow. Knocks down Richards, who tags in Morishima. Mark struggling to make the tag to Jay, who gets tagged with a forearm instead by Morishima.
And just before he could make it to his corner, Jay was knocked off the apron. Mark moves out of harm's way, trying to get to Jay Briscoe, who's now back up on the apron. Mark lands on his feet, rolls out of the way of that clothesline attempt, and makes the tag.
Jay Briscoe off the ropes. Clubbing blow sends Morishima into the ropes one more time with momentum. Backs him up a step or two, but not much more than that. Avoids the clothesline. High cross body. Does not go for the cover. Drags Morishima back to his feet and sends him off. Drop kick sends the big man down yet again.
Jay knows what it takes to try to pin Takeshi Morishima and try to get that succession of maneuvers. Able to drop kick Davey Richards as well. And now Jay all the way to the top rope. Morishima back to his feet inside the ring. Missile drop kick.
Morishima again crashes down. Cover. Can't keep the big man down.
That's right, Morishima. Come on, baby.
Jay Briscoe with Morishima trying to get him up on his shoulders. That's for that Death Valley driver, but a lot of weight to pick up on your shoulders like that. And Morishima plants him. There's the tag to Davey Richards once again.
Richards says that's it. Grabs Jay by the head, front face lock. Jay lands on his feet, standing switch. Elbows to the side of the head by Jay Briscoe. Exchanging shots. Back and forth. Davey with a kick. And another. That one caught. Enziguri to the side of the head.
Has him staggered. Jay does not go down. He is in the corner, though. Trying to recuperate, but here comes Davey. Right into the boot from Jay Briscoe.
Jay puts himself up on the second rope. And again, tagged right on the side of the head with a kick from Davey Richards, who's all the way up top. Hurricanrana.
Richards looking to follow up. German suplex with a bridge. Only 2.
Jay Briscoe trying to shake the cobwebs. Those hard kicks to the head from Davey Richards and the German suplex. Davey charges, running forearm. Off the ropes. Super kick from Jay Briscoe.
Schoolyard trip. Needs to get to his corner and tag Mark.
Oh, Sweeney just tripped him off the apron. Nobody to tag.
Again, another reason why we shouldn't have Larry Sweeney at ringside. Richards driven face first into the second turnbuckle. There's the tag, and Mark Briscoe legally back in. Combination of strikes on Davey Richards from Mark.
Chops and right hands repeatedly to the side of the head. Fisherman Buster.
There's the cover. 2.5. Forearm shot from Mark Briscoe. Has Davey Richards reverse silhouette. Mark off the ropes. Backdrop that lands on his feet. Super kick. Jay Briscoe back in. Takes a shot at Morishima.
Knocks him down to the floor. Mark charges. Davey runs right into the boot of Jay Briscoe.
This is where the tag team experience of Jay and Mark comes into play in comparison to a Davey Richards and a Takeshi Morishima. Springboard strike right there. 1, 2. A glancing blow and only a 2 count. And now Morishima in the ring, and both of the Briscoes take their attention to him, sending him back out to the floor to focus on Davey Richards inside the ring.
Calling for the springboard doomsday device. Mark out on the apron. Richards up on the shoulders. This might be it. Left hands to the top of the head. Richards lands on his feet. Boot to the midsection by Davey. Right into the exploder by Mark Briscoe.
Jay Briscoe now with Davey Richards up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver. Larry Sweeney on the apron. Somebody throw him out. Come on, Sinclair. Eject him from ringside. Knocked off the apron.
Big right hand from Jay Briscoe. That'll be the end of Sweeney, I hope.
Mark Briscoe off the top rope. Cover. 2. Only 2.
Not enough to keep him down for 3. Davey able to get the shoulder off the canvas, but just barely. Another exploder attempt blocked. Jackknife cradle.
1, 2. Only 2 for Richards. Duck of the attempt. Mark Briscoe. Cutthroat driver, no, escaped. Boot to the midsection. Richards now. Alarm clock. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the team of Davey Richards and Takeshi Morishima.
Davey Richards got Mark Briscoe right on the chin, and it scores his team the victory. Sweet and Sour Incorporated pull out the win against the Briscoes. Davey Richards is back in ROH.
Ain't no doubt about it. The highlight of your week, quite possibly your entire life.
Stay down, punk! Stay down, I know what's good for you! Stay down! Tonight, world champion! World champion! Right there! World champion tonight!
Here we are in Tokyo, Japan, and this is the big night. This is the big match. It's the Ring of Honor World title. It's Nigel McGuinness, the best wrestler in the world, against Jimmy Jacobs. Now, last night, Bryan Danielson beat me. And that ain't easy for me to say, because I'm a very proud man. But I'm not too proud to say last night Bryan Danielson beat me. It was a small package, and let's face it, at the end of the day, a small package is nothing to write home about. But you did beat me, Dragon. You got lucky. And you want to talk about luck? Jimmy Jacobs, Tyler Black, Age of the Fall, in my opinion, you've been riding one wave of luck for the last 6 months to a year in Ring of Honor. Well, tonight, that wave crashes into the beach. Because this is one guy who is not going to underestimate you. A lot of people have, but it ain't going to happen tonight. Not with Nigel McGuinness, not with the world champion, not with a guy who's got something to prove. Look me in the eye and slap me in the face if you think I'm lying. I'm Nigel McGuinness. I'm in it to win it. I'm the champ before, and I'm the champ after.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, here to read the title declaration, please welcome the Commissioner of the GHC Championship Committee, Mr. Joe Higuchi.
認定証、この試合は GHC タイトル管理委員会が認定する GHC ジュニアヘビー級選手権試合であることを宣言する2008年9月14日 JSC 管理委員長城樋口。
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship. It is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and this match will be contested under GHC rules. Introducing first to my left, the challenger. From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 185 pounds, American Dragon, Brandon Danielson. His opponent to my right, weighing 85 kilos, he is the GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, Yoshinobu Kanemaru!
The GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Yoshinobu Kanemaru to defend against American Dragon Bryan Danielson.
It was an amazing stat day for all of Bryan Danielson's success, both in the United States and, well, all over the world for that matter. This is his first opportunity at a major singles title here in Japan. He's competed in several lengthy tours for New Japan Pro Wrestling as well as Pro Wrestling Noah, but this is Danielson's first shot at gold here, and he is obviously very, very serious about his attempt here.
He delivered that forearm shot. He means business tonight. It's a great opportunity not only for Bryan Danielson, but for Ring of Honor as a company to host a matchup like this, a title matchup on a Ring of Honor event. It truly is the Tokyo Summit here for Ring of Honor.
Danielson rolls through as Kanemaru continues to control the wrist. Bryan trying to back heel trip, grab the side headlock perhaps, but Kanemaru reverses, has control of the wrist still. Back the other way on Danielson, rolls through once more. Monkey flip, but for a moment it looked like Kanemaru was going to be able to maintain control of the wrist, but the impact after he hit the canvas lost control of Bryan Danielson and the hold as well.
He was able to actually get that monkey flip. Collar and elbow tie up now, and it's Danielson into the side headlock on Kanemaru, bringing him down to the canvas, holding on to that side headlock. Rolls the shoulders of Danielson against the canvas for a near fall twice. Danielson trying to maintain the headlock, while Kanemaru just trying to use his leverage to force Danielson's shoulders against the mat.
Kanemaru made his debut back in 1996. He was originally trained back in All Japan Pro Wrestling, one of the last years of back when Giant Baba owned the company still. So he has a lot of experience in big, high-profile matches, as this is his fourth reign as the GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion here in Noah.
And he was actually the very first GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. So he was the winner of the tournament to crown the champion. And Bryan Danielson maintaining the side headlock here down on the canvas. Kanemaru trying to do whatever he can to escape, but Danielson relentless, maintaining the hold here.
Danielson with a noted size advantage here in this matchup as well. And this is going to utilize that to his advantage and maybe keep this match on the ground here. As the arm trapped like continues to work over the head of Kanemaru. Submission predicament. Kanemaru trying to struggle his way towards the ropes, looking to free himself from the hold, gets his foot on the bottom rope and earns the break.
Danielson releases the hold, just waiting for Kanemaru to get back to his feet. For the right time to grab another hold, he goes after the arm. Single-handed knuckle lock by Dragon.
A lot of pressure on the elbow when he elevates him like that. And immediately down to the canvas goes Kanemaru. Trying to keep his hands clasped together, alleviate some of the pressure of the hold, but Danielson wrenching down on the wrist. And stepping over, get more of an angle on that wrist.
Kanemaru's current GHC Junior Heavyweight title reign began on October 27th, 2007, defeating Musha King Terry to become the champion for a fourth time.
Once again, the single-handed knuckle lock by Danielson. He gets tagged with a couple of forearms. Side headlock instead. The pace starts to quicken. Off the ropes goes Danielson. Bowls him over with the shoulder. Drop down and up and over goes Danielson, but runs right into a drop kick.
Good height on that drop kick from Kanemaru. He's got Danielson in the corner now. Irish whip. Danielson, though. Backflips off the top rope, lands on his feet. Hip toss counter, and he gets one of his own. Kanemaru, another nice drop kick. This one sends Danielson to the floor.
Kanemaru looking to take a chance. Up and over the top, wipes out Danielson on the floor.
A high-risk maneuver, it pays off, as it was Danielson mainly controlling the matchup thus far inside the ring when it was just hold for hold. The first real big risk taken by Kanemaru here. And now looking to do some more damage out on the floor. Danielson sent to the barricade midsection first.
Guillotine leg drop. What balance shown right there by Kanemaru. Jumped up on top of the steel barricade and came off with that leg drop right across the back of the head of Bryan Danielson.
A signature maneuver of Kanemaru. DDT on the floor now. A whole lot of damage done out on the floor to Bryan Danielson by Kanemaru.
Well, it just shows you how seriously Kanemaru is taking the challenge of a Bryan Danielson. Certainly not taking Danielson lightly here, pulling out many tricks in the early going as Kanemaru taking chances that, you know, most champions might not take this early in a matchup.
The referee administering the count as this is a GHC Junior Heavyweight title matchup and held under GHC rules. Brings himself back inside the ring, senton across the chest of Bryan Danielson. Goes for the cover, but only gets an earful.
Danielson is still feeling the pain in his neck after that guillotine leg drop snapmare.
Head scissors cinched in right in the center of the ring by Kanemaru. Trying to wear down Bryan Danielson, cut off his oxygen in this position.
Give up!
Danielson with great momentum after last night right here in Tokyo. Oh, he's got Kanemaru's shoulders against the canvas for a near fall. Danielson able to defeat Ring of Honor World Champion Nigel McGuinness in a non-title matchup. See if he can continue with that strong momentum, walk away from Tokyo with the championship.
Trying to turn Kanemaru and alleviate some of the pressure of the head scissors, make it a little easier to escape, and he does slip out the back door while maintaining control of the legs now of Kanemaru, who reaches back and grabs a hold of the rear chin lock. Seated rear chin lock by Kanemaru.
Referee right on top of things, make sure it wasn't a choke. Danielson winds up in the ropes, but Kanemaru brings him back to the center.
Very aggressively hanging on to that rear chin lock.
Well, he was determined to maintain control of Danielson and keep this hold while pulling him back away from the ropes.
I have to say I'm a bit surprised by Kanemaru wanting to keep this matchup on the mat. I figured that type of a match would play much more into the strengths of a Bryan Danielson than Kanemaru. Hooks the leg and gets a 2 count.
Danielson holding the back of his neck. Kanemaru looking to follow up. Another DDT, this one inside the ring. Kanemaru known for various DDT variations. Hit that one on the floor earlier, now another. Trying to focus on that body part of Bryan Danielson. And now into the camel clutch he goes. Not only putting pressure on the back of Danielson, but pulling back on the chin lock and doing damage to the neck as well.
Danielson very close to the center of the ring. So try and find an escape here. Looking back towards the ropes to see just how far away he is. Referee checking on him, see if he wants to give it up. Danielson looking to try and free himself, but Kanemaru really wrenching back on the hold. Pain on multiple points of the body here.
Oh, he's really pulling back on the chin lock.
Danielson refuses to give it up, instead a cover here. Kanemaru again gets 2. Looks to pick up the pace here quickly. To the top rope he goes. Huge splash, cover.
Danielson kicks out. That was a nice combination from the champion. Able to very quickly get to the top rope and come crashing down on the midsection. And Danielson really clutching that midsection right now as the champion is in command. And now putting that leg right across the throat of Bryan Danielson, making it very difficult for him to breathe. Referee administering the count in the corner.
Kanemaru dragging Danielson back to his feet. Bryan fires back, European uppercut. And another one. Kanemaru doesn't back down or back up a step even. That one knocks him down. Turned him inside out all the way to the opposite corner almost. Danielson looking to start getting fired up here apparently.
It looked like he was waiting for Kanemaru to get back to his feet, but he's still down. Danielson needs to stay on the mat. Grabs hold of the wrist. Working over that arm, drapes it over his own shoulder, and drives down across it. Targeting that arm and the shoulder.
Could be
Kanemaru.
Could be perhaps ready to soften him up for cattle mutilation. And again, down over his own shoulder with the arm of Kanemaru and drives him down to the canvas. Keeping the champion grounded here.
Still holding onto that wrist. More damage done. And belly to back suplex to follow up.
Just dropped the champ right on the back of his head. Cover. Could not keep him down for 3, however. Double Greco-Roman knuckle lock turns it into a Japanese stranglehold. Well, I guess here would just be a stranglehold.
Yes, it would be a stranglehold right here in Tokyo. Knee placed into the back. Changes it up just a bit. Putting more pressure on that shoulder, though, from this hold. And pulling back on the wrist and the fingers, too.
Once again, shoulders down on the canvas.
Very close, referee on top of things. He does have that one shoulder up, but Danielson is focusing on doing damage to it, as well as to the hand and the wrist.
Stomping on that elbow a second time. Places it in position, and once again, driving the boot right to the upper arm of Kanemaru, who immediately rolls to the corner very wisely. Take himself out of any pinning combination attempted by Danielson.
Like a surgeon, Danielson staying on that one body part, that arm. And with his other arm, he's good on Kanemaru trying to fire back with forearm strikes. But Danielson still working over that arm. Cover. Not hooking the leg. Still controlling the arm.
Pulling up on the head at the same time, making it difficult for Kanemaru to breathe here. Still having that wrist trapped. Triangle!
This could be it right here.
What a move by Danielson. He was so smooth, working over the wrist for several minutes, and then immediately clamped in the triangle out of nowhere. Kanemaru starting to fade here. Referee again checking on Kanemaru. We might have a new champ right here. Danielson really wrenching down.
Still controlling that arm. Kanemaru, he could be out. Referee checking on his condition. His arm falls. And again. Cover. He kicks out somehow. He still had enough energy left in his body to kick free of the pin attempt.
Well, that may have taken every last bit of energy Kanemaru had in him out of him just to kick out. And Danielson just standing on the body of the fallen GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. Brian's starting to get very impressive.
Just smacking him upside the head twice. Open hand shots from Dragon.
Seemingly not much Kanemaru can do about it at this point. Hammerlock by Danielson. European uppercut to the elbow. A new wrinkle from Danielson here.
Just using a lot of different variations of holds and strikes to work over the arm of his opponent in the quest of becoming GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Suplex attempt blocked by Kanemaru. And again, gets Danielson over with the suplex, but Danielson still able to get back to his feet first. Avoids the clothesline, basement drop kick to the knee.
Kanemaru, burst of energy here. He's got Danielson staggered. Missile drop kick from Kanemaru. Cover. Danielson able to kick out. Kanemaru needs to follow up here. And he needs to keep Danielson away from doing further damage to the arm.
Scooping a slam, and quickly to the top he goes. Moonsault, Danielson rolls out of the way, but he lands on his feet.
DDT! That's the third big DDT that Kanemaru has been able to connect with during the course of this matchup thus far. Goes for the cover! Danielson kicks out.
Kanemaru couldn't hold him down, but once again makes his way to the second.
A leaping DDT off the ropes. 2.5. What does Kanemaru have to do to retain the championship?
Bryan struggling to even make it to his feet here, looking to get to the ropes, but Kanemaru cuts him off. One face lock, knee strike from Danielson. Connects right with the forehead. Kanemaru goes behind.
Sleeper hold cinched in. Trying to make Danielson pass out here. But he's able to toss Kanemaru down. Backbreaker. And both men are down on the canvas and hurt. Referee administering the count.
Danielson trying to find some energy to get back to his feet here. Double count applied. Checking on Kanemaru, who's back up to a knee and now to his feet. European from Danielson and another. Backs him into the corner. A third and a fourth European uppercut from Danielson. Just relentless in the corner. Official trying to get Bryan to back away.
He knows what's on the line. Leaping forearm strike in the corner. Danielson to the second rope. Diving European uppercut from Dragon. Looking to finish him off. Danielson wants to take the championship. Butterfly suplex. Cover. Into the crossarm breaker.
Kanemaru trying to roll to his belly. Take away some of the pressure, but right into another armbar.
Referee checking on Kanemaru's condition. Will he be forced to give it up here?
Well, it just shows you how good Danielson is at counter wrestling, because Kanemaru actually made the right move. He rolled through to stop Danielson from really locking in the hold, but Bryan just turned it right into another armbar. That's how many holds he has in the arsenal. Even if you make the right move against Danielson, sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
He's got the arms chicken winged here. European uppercut from Danielson. Big running clothesline. Able to take Kanemaru down. Pulling him back up.
But it's Kanemaru hitting the suplex.
This match taking a lot out of both competitors. Putting it all on the line for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship.
This time it's Kanemaru getting back up to his feet first. And again, mounting the turnbuckles. Went for that diving DDT one more time, but ran into a European instead. Waistlock, German suplex.
Rolls him up. Only two.
Slight hesitation right there might have cost Danielson. Shoulders came off the canvas for just a split second.
Danielson able to place the champion on the top rope. To the second rope goes Dragon.
Kanemaru trying to fight him off. Danielson crashes down. Once again on the second. Danielson, though, charges the corner.
Big DDT off the ropes. That could be it right there. Cover. Danielson, ring positioning, gets his boot across that bottom rope.
Always knows where he is in the ring at every moment, even after getting dropped right on his head. Brainbuster!
Another huge blow to the head. And somehow, once again, Bryan Danielson kicks out.
Kanemaru, wasting no energy whatsoever, immediately right back to the offensive. Scoop and a slam. Went for the moonsault earlier, and Danielson was able to roll out of the way. Can he hit it this time? No.
That's the way the balance of Kanemaru. Danielson to the second rope, now all the way up top. Perhaps the belly-to-back superplex from American Dragon, if he can get him in position. All the way to the top rope. Superplex.
Both men down.
Danielson unable to find the energy to cover Kanemaru immediately following that maneuver.
That's the one thing with a maneuver off the top rope like that, when you're falling away backwards, the same impact that you're delivering to your opponent, you're also absorbing yourself. And after this point in the matchup, with so much punishment taken by both of these athletes, it's going to affect the person dishing out the maneuver as well as the person who's taking it.
Both men struggling back to their feet. Kanemaru with the forearm. Danielson fires back with one of his own. An exchange. Running forearm from Danielson. One from Kanemaru as well. Drop kicks the knee. Kanemaru with Danielson. Counter. Goes after the arms. Controlling those arms.
Kanemaru back to his feet.
Tiger suplex. No. Still has the arms. Can we see cattle mutilation? No. Kanemaru on top. Only two.
A great counter by Kanemaru right there. Avoided the cattle mutilation. And got a 2 count for himself, but he's trapped. Danielson with the elbows.
Repeated elbows from Danielson. Has the arms once again. Full tiger suplex from the bridge. So close. Still has the arms. Cattle mutilation. This could be it right here. He taps. Danielson has won the title.
Here's your winner and new GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your new GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
This is such an honor. God, I've waited my whole life for this.
もう本当に嬉しいです最後のピックです。
This is my heart. This is my soul. This is everything I fight for. Is moments like this.
もう自分の心、ハートであったり、ソウルであったり、そういったものがもう全てこもっているものです。
I love professional wrestling. I love Pro Wrestling Noah. And for me, this is the greatest honor I could ever have.
私はプロレスが大好きです。そしてプロレスリングは、大好きです。そしてこのベルトを取ることがすごく嬉しく思います。 feel we had a long way to get this belt?
Yeah, a really long way. I've been wrestling for over 9 years now, and this is really my first opportunity to win a singles belt in Japan.
9年キャリアがあるわけですけれども、シングルの、日本でシングルのベルトを取ったの。Just you got the single title in Japan.
Yeah, this is the first time I've had the chance. I've never had a chance to win a singles title before.
シングルの、タイトルを日本で取ったことが今までなかったので、これが初めての経験になります。
ブリスコー T シャツ、ROH T シャツをお買い求めのお客様には、その場で記念のサインをお入れいたします。ぜひ、そのサインをお買い求めください。
Brain busters are dangerous. I've been hit with a lot of brain busters. It is by far.
ただいま ROH のそばにはブリスコー
非常に強いです。で、ブレインバスター非常に強烈でした。Now you're the champion. Do you have any idea for the title defense?
Yeah, I do actually. Next week, in Ring of Honor, Nakajima is coming to the United States. Me and him are doing a singles match. Now that I've won the title, I would like to officially say that I would like that to be a GHC Junior title match.
来週の、ROH のフィラデルフィア大会なんですけれども、すでに決まっている、対戦カードがブライアン・ダニエルソン選手と中島選手、このシングルが決定してますので、こうして自分がチャンピオンになったということで、できればそこで、ベルトをかけて戦いたいと思います。
My appeal to Pro Wrestling Noah: make me versus Nakajima championship match.
自分からのそのプロレスリングノアに対するアピールとして、もうぜひこの試合は、選手権にしてほしいというふうに思います。
今後はノアと ROH またにかけて防衛戦をやっていく。
So, do you have any idea or you have any intention of having a title defense in between Noah, whether it could be Noah or it could be RH?
I'll defend this belt wherever. I want this belt to mean that I'm the best junior wrestler in the world. I'll wrestle anybody.
もう自分がこのベルトを持っているということはジュニアの中で最強だという証になると思いますので、もうどこででも試合したいと思います。
今日の勝因一つ挙げるとしたら何ですか？
What do you think of a key point to let you win?
What?
Well, what do you think the key to let you to win?
I don't know. Maybe my heart.
自分のハートだと思います。
Maybe ROH crowd.
あとはこの ROH ファンの、皆さんだと思います。
Because I thought maybe I can't kick out of Final Brainbuster, but
もしかしたら最後にブレインバスターを受けてしまった時にもうダメかもしれないと思ったんですけれども、最後の力を絞ることができました。
This truly is the Tokyo Summit for this dream tag team matchup featuring representatives from several different Japanese organizations, all brought together under the Ring of Honor banner. Inside the ring, Kota Ibushi of the DDT promotion in the white, taking on Naomichi Marufuji in the red and black of Pro Wrestling Noah, his tag team partner Katsuhiko Nakajima of Kensuke Office, and of course Ibushi's partner out of Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan is Kenta.
It's Ibushi controlling the hammerlock on Marufuji, grabs the side headlock.
Ibushi made his way to Ring of Honor to compete in the United States for a 4-show tour earlier this year. Really caught the attention of all the wrestling fans in the United States and shows exactly why he is one of the top rising stars in professional wrestling, a great high flyer as well.
I got 4 amazing matches, starting off at Bedlam and Beantown against Davey Richards, and from there he moved on to Injustice in a great match against Claudio Castagnoli, and he had a tag team match back at Tag Wars where he teamed with Austin Aries against J.M. Mark Briscoe, and then the match that everyone was raving about from his 4-show tour of Ring of Honor, that singles match at Return Engagement against El Generico.
And Ibushi goes underneath the leapfrog, ducking the kick by Marufuji, able to kick out the leg of Ibushi. This is the basement drop kick. Both men one step ahead of their opponent, sweeping the legs of Ibushi, cover, not even a 1 count. Ibushi on top, again, not even a 1 count. Both men throw drop kicks simultaneously.
And the quickness, very much evidenced here by both these athletes. Neither man able to gain any advantage, let alone a decided advantage from that brief exchange.
Of course, Naomichi Marufuji and Kenta is just tagged in. Both no stranger to Ring of Honor fans. Kenta really made an impact a year and a half ago in ROH competition. And we have Nakajima making his first appearance in Ring of Honor, a protege of Kensuke Sasaki representing Kensuke Office.
Just 20 years of age as Nakajima. He was handpicked to become a pro wrestler at the age of 14 by Riki Choshu.
We see the clean break as they were up against the ropes right there. Side headlock applied by Kenta. One of the hardest kickers in professional wrestling, known for the go to sleep.
Shoulder tackle didn't budge him, but a big boot connects with the side of the head by Kenta. And both men go for the boot at the same time and connect.
Just listen to how hard each of those kicks were connecting with their opponent. Both Kenta and Nakajima, very vicious strikers.
Impact on both of their chests already starting to welt up just from the kicks. Side headlock by Nakajima on Kenta. Nakajima with a bit of a size advantage over Kenta. Quickly rolls him up, however, shoulder down only for 1. Nakajima right back to his feet. Top wrist lock by Kenta, trying to use the back heel trip. Takes Nakajima off of his feet. Quickly grabs the head scissors. Kenta trying to free himself. Instead grabs the armbar, does Nakajima. Has that knee planted on the side of the head. So both men get back to their feet. Snap there. Oh, what a kick.
Vicious slaps. And now Kenta with a hard kick to the chest, which levels Nakajima.
Kenta, like I said, giving up some size.
Kota Ibushi back in. An exchange of forearms between Ibushi and Nakajima.
That one backed up. Ibushi fires right back with one of his own off the ropes. Hard kick to the face. Ibushi right back.
Neither man going down. Catches the boot. Sweeps the legs. And Nakajima in control. Backing to his own corner. And makes the tag. Back in comes Marufuji.
I was about to say earlier how Kenta and Ibushi are both giving up some size to Nakajima, but Kenta kicking extremely hard, every bit as hard as Nakajima was in those exchanges.
Boot right across the throat here of Kota Ibushi. And now pulling back on a chinlock from the floor was Nakajima as the referee tied up by Marufuji. Grabs hold of the hair of Kota Ibushi, pulls him back to the center of the ring. Scoops him up but avoids the body slam. Elbows though. Marufuji. Ibushi lands on his feet. Boot to the midsection by Marufuji. Elevates him. Lands on his feet once again. Ibushi's like a cat. Make it 3 times landing on his feet. And connects with the kick right to the chest.
What a show of agility by Ibushi. Cover! No! Grabs a handful of the head, drags him back to his feet and into his own corner, where he makes the tag to Kenta. These two athletes know each other so well. So many classic battles between these two. Boot to the face and a cover, and again a 2 count.
Classic battles not only in Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan, but in Ring of Honor competition in the United States as well.
It's really a new age version of the classic rivalry here between two athletes, and we got a taste of it last year back at Glory by Honor as Mitsuharu Misawa teamed up with Kenta in a tag team match to take on Marufuji and Takeshi Morishima.
That took place in Philadelphia as Kenta trying to control the head of Marufuji, who's able to... Back in comes Kota Ibushi, pounding down across the back of Marufuji and kick to the chest. A second. And I think that's just infuriating Marufuji, not having much of an effect. Exchange of hard strikes.
Ibushi just wearing him out with those kicks. Cover.
Marufuji able to kick out and quickly trying to take away the energy of Marufuji here is Kota Ibushi. Keeping that a seated position. Referee checking on his condition.
Usually those type of blows, the hard kicks and strikes to the chest, one of them is not usually going to be enough to get you a victory, but the cumulative effect of those blows really start to take their toll on an athlete the more and more the match goes on. And you can see, I'm sure, as this match starts to really move forward, that it's going to slow these guys down the more they continue to absorb those hard blows to the upper chest.
I don't think you're going to find a duo of harder kickers than Kenta and Kota Ibushi. As he knocks Nakajima off the apron and connects with a boot on Marufuji inside the ring. Kenta now with Marufuji trying to get him up for the suplex, but a block.
Marufuji able to land on his feet, goes up and over. Kenta charges, lands on the shoulder. I thought he was going to go over the top, but put on the brakes. This time able to land on the apron, however, blocks that attempt. Shot to the midsection by Marufuji. Huge kick to the face by Nakajima on the apron, and Kenta goes down on the floor in a heap.
He needed to keep his eyes on Nakajima, who is standing right next to him on the apron, and now it's Nakajima doing the damage on the floor while the referee is trying to keep Kota Ibushi in his corner. Hard kicks to the chest of Kenta by Nakajima on the floor, making the most of this opportunity to get some damage done on the floor. A little bit of a rivalry within the match between Nakajima and Kenta here. He sends him back inside to Marufuji. He went for the cover right there, but only got a near fall.
Not the first time that Nakajima's used the opportunity to get a shot in on Kenta. And there's the tag from Marufuji to Nakajima. Got the face lock, but clubbing away at the back. Sends Kenta off the ropes. What a drop kick right on the button. Great spring by Nakajima, gets 2.
Nakajima will head to the United States to compete for Ring of Honor at Glory by Honor 7 coming up in Philadelphia. And he'll be facing American Dragon Bryan Danielson. I guess that match will now be for the GHC Junior Heavyweight title. An exchange of forearms here. boot to the midsection by Nakajima, and that doubles over. Kenta now grasping at his midsection on the canvas.
All in the air just knocked out of him right there by Nakajima. Kenta difficulty breathing. Face first to the turnbuckle. Kick to the back.
More brutal kicks. And now right across the throat of Kenta from Nakajima.
And continuing to wear him down in the corner. As Ibushi getting a little frustrated out on the apron with all the punishment his partner is taking here. And there's the tag to Naomichi Marufuji.
Steps through, submission predicament right here for Kenta. There's a referee asking if he needs to give it up here. Back down to a knee.
Well, he's got the rear chin lock there, but also the arm of Kenta is trapped between his legs, which is grapevine. Multiple body parts being worked over here at the same time by Marufuji as they go down to their stomach. That's Ibushi from behind with a kick to break it up.
Much like we saw Nakajima earlier in the matchup come in to break up a submission hold that Ibushi had cinched in. Now we see Ibushi come in to do the very same thing to save his partner.
Ibushi getting right in the face of Marufuji there on the apron. As he makes the tag, does Marufuji to Nakajima. Kenta dragged back to his feet. Set off the ropes. Leaping forearm connects. Quickly looking to maintain the advantage. Nakajima traps the head, front face lock. Suplex attempt blocked by Kenta. Once again, can't get him off his feet.
He's trying his best. There's Ibushi. They're moving an assist, double team suplex. Marufuji's inside the ring to try to help out his partner. All four men doing battle. Who's going to be able to get the suplex? Nakajima and Marufuji draped across the top rope. And Kenta and Kota Ibushi the opposite corners. Double flying knee strikes to the back of the necks of their opponents. And Kenta has got Nakajima down and hurt. Cover. Nakajima able to kick out.
Great momentum off the ropes from Kenta. Able to knock down Nakajima, but couldn't hold him down as he drags him back to his corner and makes another tag to Kota Ibushi. Clubbing down across the back. Elbow to the back of the neck by Kenta. Double team here on Nakajima, who's firing back. Kicked in the face by Kenta.
Trying his best to fight his way out of that corner.
Oh, he's getting fired up. These two great young athletes going at it.
Face to face. Dueling kicks. Takes Nakajima off his feet. Ibushi with the cover. Nakajima kicks out. Such intensity being shown by these two young athletes.
Oh, just a giant thud every time one of those blows connected with the opponent's chest. And now the camel clutch by Ibushi. Looking to wear down Nakajima a little more here.
And he refuses to give up here. Ooh, referee tied up. And Kenta delivering kicks to the chest while he was held in camel clutch position. But only two, Nakajima able to kick out.
Yeah, Nakajima's chest was wide open for Kenta. Pretty much helpless in that camel clutch was Nakajima. As Ibushi hits the ropes, clothesline. Nakajima won't go down. Ibushi with another head of steam. What a kick from Nakajima.
Took Ibushi off his feet. Pulling Ibushi up. Got him by the arm. Irish whip into the corner. Head scissors, though, takes Nakajima off his feet. And he rolls to the floor. Ibushi known to fly. But Nakajima saw him going for that maneuver right there as he went to climb the turnbuckles. Nakajima connecting with the kick. Now he's up top. Missile drop kick.
Caught him right on the button and rolls to his corner and makes the tag to a very fresh Naomichi Marufuji.
Marufuji going to work on Ibushi now. Setting on the ropes. Flying elbow. Cover cover, but not putting all of his body weight into that cover. Now Michi Marufuji sends Ibushi to the floor. Elbow knocks Kenta off the apron on the other side of the ring.
Dispatches Kenta so he can turn his attention back to Ibushi on the floor where Nakajima awaits.
Set right into that kick to the chest.
All that momentum right into the kick from Nakajima just wipes out Ibushi on the floor.
Marufuji, he's got Ibushi. Will he bring it back inside or do some more damage on the floor first? Dumps him head first on the edge of the ring frame.
A brainbuster basically right on the apron. Ibushi's head bouncing off the steel and wood on the outside of the ring and then sent back first into the barricades.
Separating the barricades, ooh, and slamming it across the head of Kota Ibushi.
Now that's the door to the front row right there, and he just slammed it shut right on the head of Ibushi. Now as the referee tied up, has Nakajima again on the outside with Ibushi.
You gotta wonder how Ibushi's gonna be able to recover from all this damage being done on the floor by both Marufuji and Nakajima. He's sent back inside, and now it's Marufuji with a cover. Somehow Ibushi able to kick out. I'm trying to take whatever energy is left in the body of Ibushi out of him right now. Chinlock applied by Marufuji.
Referee checking on Ibushi, see if he wants to give it up. Trying to roll to his stomach here. Very close to the ropes. Marufuji maintaining control. Just trying to sap the strength right out of Kota Ibushi, who is a long way away from Kenta.
And Kenta's very anxious to get back inside the ring, back into this match, with the referee forcing him out to the apron until he can be legally tagged in. And switching now, Nakajima has Kota Ibushi in the Boston Crab.
Moves him further away from the ropes, closer to the center of the ring, but great body positioning right there by Nakajima, able to keep a close eye on Kenta while maintaining the hold on Ibushi. High angle Boston Crab here. As Ibushi just drags himself to the bottom rope to get the break. And Kenta just gets a boot right in the mush for his troubles.
He was always keeping his eye on Kenta out on the apron. And as soon as he saw the opportunity, he came charging and connected with that boot, knocking him off the apron. Dragon sleeper position right here from Nakajima.
Really wrenching down on the hold. Basically trying to choke out Kota Ibushi right here.
Nakajima, one of the true young prodigies of Japanese professional wrestling, because he started so young. Achieved many things while he was a teenager, some things that many men never achieve in an entire career. All from the instruction and the guidance of Kensuke Sasaki. As now it's Marufuji standing on the throat of Kota Ibushi while the referee tied up by Nakajima. Standing on his face.
Just punishing Ibushi in the corner here. It's a warning from the official, but again, the damage done. Ibushi glassy-eyed in the corner. Snapmare by Marufuji. Rakes the boots across the eyes. Drops the head and snaps the neck of Kota Ibushi.
Now Ibushi desperately needs to get across the ring and to his corner to make the tag to Kenta. He is a fresh wrestler waiting on the apron. And so much punishment and so many holds that have just been trying to wear down Ibushi. I've taken a lot of energy out of him, but he's getting a burst of adrenaline here. He did for a moment, connecting with a couple of kicks. And now back in control is Marufuji.
And you can see those kicks not as crisp as they were a bit earlier in the match. But Ibushi not backing down, back to his feet. Telling Marufuji to bring it on.
Ibushi refuses to stay down, and now an exchange of forearms. Off the ropes he comes. What agility shown by Ibushi. Makes the tag, and Kenta is the legal man.
Kenta's been waiting for Nakajima so long to get back in this matchup. Leaping forearm, clothesline, down goes Marufuji. And again, Kenta's on fire, boot to the chest. Marufuji hits the buckle. High back body drop.
And takes a shot at Nakajima, just like we saw a few moments ago from Nakajima on Kenta. Springboard missile drop kick.
Right into a cover, but only two. So Marufuji able to kick out. Kenta again looking to follow up.
Belly to back suplex. Marufuji lands on his feet. Elbow connects. Drop toe hold. Kenta face first down to the canvas. Goes for the basement drop kick. But Kenta into the STF.
Great counter. Kenta using his quickness to avoid that drop kick. He knows so well the tendencies of Marufuji, able to avoid it, and then right to the STF. Submission can very easily be had right here, but Nakajima from behind, again able to break it up and save his partner.
And didn't even see Kenta coming. That just infuriated Kenta, and Nakajima would again break up a submission predicament down in the middle of the ring.
Frees himself with an elbow, but gets caught with a boot to the midsection. Blocks that clothesline, it's hand backslide. Shoulders down for two.
Marufuji elevated. Escapes that position. Going for the Shiranui, countered. Super kick caught. Rolling elbow blocked. Off the ropes. Drives him face first to the canvas. Super kick gets all of it. Makes the tag to Nakajima.
Nakajima. Hard kicks to the chest again of Kenta. Running boot in the corner connects. Butterfly suplex, cover. Did not hook the leg, and Kenta gets the left shoulder off the canvas. Back to their feet, forearm from Kenta. Nakajima fires back, as does Kenta. Back and forth trading shots. Catches the leg, elbow to the thigh. Avoids the clothesline. Running boot connects. Dragon screw. Knee from Marufuji knocks Ibushi down to the floor. And the heel hook locked in by Nakajima. Submission predicament for Kenta.
Will Kenta be able to get to the ropes to force a break here, or will he be forced to tap out? Referee checking on Kenta in a world of pain. But Kota Ibushi is stomping away on Nakajima to save his partner. And now it's Ibushi and Nakajima in exchange. Ibushi sent out to the ramp on the edge of the ring. Meanwhile, inside the ring, it's Kenta and Nakajima continuing to do battle.
Elbows to the back of the head, kick to the thigh, softens him up. Knee breaker.
Nakajima drop kicked as he went for a maneuver off the ropes. Kenta makes the tag to Ibushi. Ibushi with Nakajima. Forearm shot. Gives it right back to him in exchange. Combination from Ibushi.
Oh, what quickness by Kota Ibushi. But he gets tagged with a series of elbows.
Kick right to the chest. Floors Nakajima. Ibushi with the cover. Nakajima kicks out.
All the momentum of Nakajima coming off the ropes right into the boot of Ibushi. Back to their feet, reverse of the Irish whip. Ibushi up and over in the corner, lands on his feet. Sunset flip attempt, rolls through. Drop kick right to the face. Nakajima rolls through with a drop kick of his own. Ibushi back up, avoids the kick. Twisting body press, cover.
It was Kota Ibushi that came out on the winning end of that exchange right there. But can't put the man away. Ibushi digging down for some more energy. He has the advantage, and he has Nakajima in a weakened position.
Scoops him up and slams him to the canvas.
You see the moonsault. All the way to the top rope. Goes Kota Ibushi. Nakajima avoids both moonsault attempts.
Looking to finish off Ibushi here. Another kick to the midsection. That one to the back of the head.
And this time able to connect with that kick to the back.
Kenta chopped down to the floor by Naomichi Marufuji. Double team here on Ibushi.
Marufuji and Nakajima send Ibushi into the corner. Moves out of harm's way and sends them together. Miscommunication right there. Kenta with the springboard drop kick. German suplex with a bridge. Only two.
Broken up by Marufuji just in the nick of time. Nice combination there from Ibushi and Kenta. Almost picked up the victory. Kenta and Marufuji out on the floor doing battle, leaving Ibushi and Nakajima in the ring.
It looks like Kenta trying to neutralize Marufuji out on the floor so he can't jump back inside the ring. Meanwhile, Nakajima flat on his back in the center of the ring. Ibushi going up top again, but Nakajima's back up. Connects with a kick to the side of the head, and that takes Ibushi off the top as he goes crashing down inside the ring.
Oh, I think Nakajima was playing possum right there. High angle belly-to-back suplex. But Kenta in with a kick. Forearms from Nakajima. Back and forth, he and Kenta go. European uppercut. Kenta off the ropes. Marufuji moved his partner out of the way, and he and Kenta connected with the clotheslines.
Big boot from Nakajima. Dragon suplex. Nakajima. German suplex. Both men are down.
Ibushi landed right on the back of his head right there. Both men just completely exhausted as the double count applied.
Absorbing such high-impact maneuvers, it takes a lot of energy to pull yourself back up to your feet after getting dumped on your head.
Especially after all the high-impact kicks and strikes they've absorbed during the course of this matchup.
Nakajima and Kota Ibushi exchanging strikes. Forearm shot. And return.
These two guys barely even able to get to their feet.
Kicking away at the chest. Oh, hard kick to the chest. Floors Ibushi.
Yeah, that first one was a little bit of a glancing blow, but that second one connected flush. Ibushi sent off the ropes. Kick right to the face. Cover.
So close to it being three right there. Nakajima looking to follow up on Ibushi. But Ibushi, oh, kick to the side of the head. To the midsection as well. To the back of the head. Combination cover. Nakajima kicks out again.
Ibushi so worn down himself. Failed to hook the leg, and Nakajima able to kick out just in time. Both men again very slow to get back to their feet.
Kick to the chest. Both men barely able to stand.
The energy that has been expended by all four of these athletes, absolutely unbelievable, and they continue to kick as hard as they possibly can.
We are approaching the 30-minute mark of this matchup. We have a 30-minute time limit on the bout as well. So they got to start going for some pinfalls here to pull out the win.
Referee urging both athletes back to their feet, but it's Nakajima up first. Marufuji and Kenta continuing to fight on the outside. Marufuji hits the barricade. Nakajima with Ibushi. Places him up on the top turnbuckle.
What could Nakajima have in mind? Perhaps a superplex. But Ibushi firing back. Who's going to be able to get the maneuver off the ropes?
Oh, those forearms are rocking. Nakajima lands on his feet, however. Missile drop kick from Ibushi.
Got great height. Nakajima with the cover. Ibushi on top. Under a minute left in the 30-minute time limit here.
All four men in the ring as Kenta kicks Marufuji out to the floor. Crossarm breaker.
This could be it. Clasping those hands together to prevent full extension. They've got to go for the win. A pinfall or a quick submission.
Kenta keeping Marufuji at bay. He's got it locked in, but he makes the ropes.
The clock is ticking here. Ibushi trying to take home the victory. Kick to the head. Caught. Dragon screw by Nakajima. He's got the leg. Heel hook.
He's got it locked in right in the center. Ibushi might be forced to tap.
Twisting away on that ankle lock.
2, 1.
And the time limit has expired. These four men battled for a half hour. Some of the hardest hitting strikes you will see anywhere in the world. Brought to you here at the Tokyo Summit by Ring of Honor.
The 30-minute time limit has expired. The official decision of this match is a time limit draw. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Both teams have requested 5 more minutes. And Ring of Honor President Carrie Silken has approved their request. This match will now restart for 5 more minutes.
ROH President Carrie Silken has added a 5-minute sudden death overtime to this tag team matchup.
And how much more punishment can these four athletes dish out in the next 5 minutes? Is it going to be enough to earn one of these two teams a victory?
Kenta doing battle with Naomichi Marufuji, exchanging strikes. Oh, hard kick to the chest and again. Combination of kicks from Kenta.
All those kicks to the legs, particularly lethal at this point in the matchup. Super kick from Marufuji. Clothesline from Kenta. He landed right on his neck.
Both men are down. Trying to pull themselves up. It's Kenta back to his feet first.
The wear and tear showing on all of these athletes. So much punishment dished out over the first 30 minutes of this matchup. Kenta trying to finish him off here.
Naomichi Marufuji doing his best to block the attempt by Kenta. Who's going to be able to get a maneuver here?
Both men trying to get each other off their feet. It's Marufuji, a powerbomb by Kenta. No!
A sit-out powerbomb earns him 2 3/4 right there. Not enough to pull home the victory for his team. Kenta back to his feet once again.
Look at the body language on both Marufuji and Kenta, just sheer exhaustion showing in everything they do. Waist lock, glancing blows with those elbows, not a lot of steam on those attempts. Traps the arm, does Kenta, trying to butterfly him.
Tiger suplex with a bridge.
Can he hold him? No.
Held him for 2. Somehow, Marufuji with enough energy to be able to kick out. Kenta, again, the first one back up. Trademark combination of strikes by Kenta. Off the ropes he comes. But Marufuji closes the gap and clotheslines him down to the canvas.
A burst of adrenaline right there from Marufuji, and after he executed the maneuver, he just collapsed to the mat himself, even though he was the one who dished out the punishment.
They know each other so well. Saw that Kenta was going for that Bisaiku knee kick and was able to clothesline him before he could connect with the maneuver.
Both men in the opposite corners. Back to their feet once again. It's Kenta charging, but Marufuji step up enziguri connects. Shiranui nails it.
This is it. Cover.
Ibushi able to break it off.
If Ibushi didn't dive in at the last split second, this match would have been over right there.
Nakajima pitches him out to the floor. as Marufuji slowly back to his feet, dragging Kenta up with him as well. Scooping a slam.
It looks like Marufuji's going to go up top as he has Kenta on his back. Ascending to the top turnbuckle. Kenta's back to his feet. Connects with the boot. Kenta to the second rope. All the way to the top. Can we see that top rope Falcon Arrow from Kenta? Or can Marufuji block the attempt and hold on?
Shots to the midsection. Drops him chest first to the canvas. Handspring into the kick by Ibushi. How does he have that kind of agility left after 30 plus minutes?
And now Kenta to the top rope. Falcon Arrow.
Nakajima breaks it up.
What will it take for one of these two teams to take home the victory?
That's Ibushi on his feet first, grabbing hold of Marufuji. Scooping a slam, sets him in position. Might he be able to hit the moonsault this time? If he does, that should be it.
Phoenix! But can't stay on top of him to go for the cover.
Oh, looked like Marufuji may have gotten the knee up just into the midsection. Then Nakajima breaks up that pin attempt.
Oh, so much has been taken out of all four of these men. Trying desperately to hit a big maneuver and get the 3 counts. Kenta delivers the knee to the back. Off the ropes with momentum. Super kick. And again. Busaiku knee. Both men are down. Lifeless at this point in the contest. Do they have enough energy left in their bodies to continue to fight here? Over 30 minutes now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Able to get the shoulder up, and the 5-minute overtime has gone to a draw as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the additional 5 minutes has expired once again. The official decision of this match is a time limit draw.
What a matchup from all 4 of these competitors, putting their bodies on the line for the sake of the victory. But on this night, neither of the two teams was able to pull out the win. Nakajima is headed to Philadelphia and Glory by Honor 7, where he will challenge American Dragon Bryan Danielson for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship. And we hope to see Kenta, Marufuji, and Ibushi back in ROH very soon.
ROHWrestling.com is your one-stop hub for all wrestling merchandise you may need, whether it's action figures, hats, or books, t-shirts, autographs, or posters. Everything you need is at ROHWrestling.com, including tons of DVDs from Ring of Honor, Shimmer, FIP, WWE, TNA, independent promotions, shoot interviews, international leagues, and more. Call 215-781-2500 or visit www.rohwrestling.com for all your wrestling merchandise needs.
You ready? You ready, man? You already put down Aries? You put down Jay Briscoe? Nobody, including Nigel McGuinness, is getting out of end time tonight. Choke him out. Take the world title home. We're the ones we've been waiting for.
You don't have to tell me what to do, because I know what I'm doing. I know I'm going to be the one in Age of the Fall to take the world title at Ring of Honor. Finally. 1 year. 1 year. Finally. All the power comes to the Age of the Fall.
For a few seconds, this place was Armageddon. There was a firefight!
Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing 215 pounds, Roderick Strong!
We have the Ring of Honor debut of pro wrestling legend Kensuke Sasaki taking on ROH mainstay Roderick Strong, a battle of two men known to chop very, very hard.
Kensuke has recently added to his legacy here in Japan. He defeated Takeshi Morishima to become the GHC heavyweight champion in Pro Wrestling Noah, and that victory enabled Sasaki to lay claim to the fact that he is the only man in wrestling history to have held the top belt in Pro Wrestling Noah, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and All Japan Pro Wrestling, because he has already won the IWGP heavyweight title in New Japan and the Triple Crown Championship in All Japan in his historic wrestling career.
And though Sasaki is the GHC heavyweight champion, this is a non-title matchup here against Roderick Strong, controlling the arm of Sasaki.
A wise move on the part of Strong. Take away one of the arms, Sasaki. One less thing for him to hit you with.
That's right. Works his way back to a standing position, though, and able to send Roderick crashing down to the canvas with just the strength of that arm. American wrestling fans may be familiar with Sasaki from years past. He was a part of WCW on several occasions, held championships there, part of a very memorable tag team matchup teaming up with Hiroshi Hase against the Steiner brothers back in the early 90s.
Some of the best tag team matches I had ever seen at the time, for sure.
And unable to budge Sasaki with the shoulder tackle, Roderick off the ropes with momentum once again, and once again Sasaki holding his ground.
Roderick going to take one more shot at him off the ropes, and again, cannot take the big man off his feet. But Sasaki with momentum just pulls him.
and Sasaki wins that exchange.
Roderick hits the canvas very, very hard. Sasaki charges. Strong able to avoid him. Connects with chops of his own in the corner. Gets him up. Backbreaker across the knee.
The first backbreaker of the match for Roderick Strong. You know that he's going to try to focus on the back of Sasaki. A variety of backbreakers in the arsenal of Roderick Strong. An excellent show of strength by a great athlete in Roderick Strong right there, elevating Sasaki off the canvas to get that maneuver.
Roderick just clubbing away at the back. Another chop to the chest, and that one hurt. It sent Sasaki down to a knee.
Scoops him up. And Roderick, fall-away slam, launching him overhead. Another show of power by Roderick.
Does not hook the leg, and Sasaki able to power his way out. Now, reverse bear hug by Strong in the seated position, trying to wear down Sasaki.
You know, in addition to being the GHC heavyweight champion, Sasaki also known for heading up his own office, Kensuke office, occasionally promoting pro wrestling events himself. And of course, himself and his entire family affiliated with Pro Wrestling Noah as well. You see Sasaki and Nakajima appearing for Noah on a regular basis.
Kensuke's wife, the legendary All Japan women's pro wrestler, Akira Hokuto, who is here in attendance this evening without the cool mask.
As Roderick Strong has Sasaki on his back, and now up to the second rope, but Kensuke's back to his feet, chop across the chest of Roderick Strong. What's he doing? All the way to the top rope. Goes Sasaki. Top rope Hurricane Rana. Sends Roderick Strong flying into the center of the ring.
Great show of agility right there by Sasaki. Normally known in this portion of his career much more for his power moves, but still on occasion has the ability to bust out the high flying when he needs it. And there was a great example of it right there.
Back in a standing position, Roderick on his back after absorbing that maneuver. Sasaki now is Strong. Vertical suplex crashing down to the canvas. Lateral press from Sasaki. Roderick with the shoulder up.
Give Strong credit, still continuing to fight here. As he gets backed into the corner. Sasaki sends him for the ride. Charges, clothesline, nowhere for Strong to go, but collapsed down to the canvas, face first after the impact in the corner. Rolls him over again, hooks the leg this time. And again, only two.
Sasaki will be heading to the United States, to Philadelphia, to Glory by Honor 7 to compete for Ring of Honor as well, where he is set to face Claudio Castagnoli in a first-time ever matchup. Going for the Boston Crab, a trademark maneuver of Roderick Strong himself. And now feeling the pain of the hold at the hands of Sasaki.
Roderick right in the center of the ring as well. Sasaki, a big, big man. If Roderick's going to be able to avoid tapping out here, he's going to have to drag all of that weight with him on his back to the ropes to get the break. Trying to do so, but Sasaki just drags him right back to the center. This might be it right here for Strong.
Sitting all the way back with the hold. Roderick Strong in a world of pain. Referee Todd Sinclair asking if he's had enough. Roderick again trying to inch his way toward the ropes to force a break of the Boston Crab.
A wide base for Sasaki, and it allowed Strong to get a little bit of momentum there and make his way to the ropes. Sasaki lost his balance as Strong got a little momentum and down he went, but the damage done nonetheless.
It was that momentum that was able to break the stance of Sasaki and take him off his feet, which saved Roderick from further punishment. But now Sasaki with another vertical suplex as Roderick grabs the back of his head following the impact of the maneuver. Cover, but Strong kicks out.
Again, Sasaki hooked the leg very deeply, but Roderick still a little bit of fight left in him here. So he gets dragged back to his feet. Face first to the buckle goes Strong. Elevated and placed up on the top turnbuckle. Sasaki looks to follow him up. On the second he goes.
Looking for a superplex, possibly. And he gets it. Superplex from Sasaki. Or impact on the back of Roderick Strong.
Roderick, though, instinctively rolling to his stomach, getting off of his back, avoids that clothesline. Leg lariat right on the button. Takes Sasaki off his feet.
Roderick still worn down himself. Both men feeling the effects of this contest and trying to pull themselves up. Roderick digging down for some energy here. Back to his feet.
It is Strong up first. He's wearing out the chest with chops. Drop kick connects as well. Cover.
Strong getting a burst of energy here. Looking to hit a combination of maneuvers here on Sasaki. Slingshot suplex. Cover. Only gets an ear fall.
And I think this is precisely what Strong needs to do, is pick up the pace here. He's giving up a lot of mass and bulk to Sasaki, and while Sasaki is usually good to bust out the high flying and the speed when he needs it, if Roderick can maintain a pace, that would certainly bode well for him as this match moves on.
Okay, he was going for that half Nelson backbreaker right there, but couldn't get Sasaki in the maneuver. Uranagi backbreaker, he gets it right over the knee.
Oh, he folded him in half, hooks the leg. Oh, so close.
Sasaki able to kick out.
Roderick Strong going toe-to-toe with the GHC heavyweight champion right here.
He's been throwing him around. Can he get him up for that Gibson driver? That's another question. Trying to elevate him maybe for the gutbuster, but Sasaki puts on the brakes.
Oh, the legs of Sasaki still so powerful. Just put on the brakes and stop Strong cold. Power slam off the ropes.
I'll put a stop to Roderick's flurry of offense there. And it's Sasaki back to his feet. Roderick back up as well and gets driven into the corner.
Oh, it just bull rushed him.
Just brutalizing Roderick in the corner now. And tries him head first. Lariat. Cover. Roderick with the shoulder up.
Oh, Roderick just absorbed some heavy blows in those corners. You got to give him credit. Took everything Sasaki dished out right there and still got that right shoulder up.
Sasaki looking to follow up now. Clubbing away at the back and the chest. Hard chop across the chest. And throws Roderick down to the canvas.
High impact judo throw right there and another cover. Again, only two. Roderick refuses to stay down here.
Well, he's hanging in there. Sasaki with the leg. Power bombs him down to the canvas. So close right there, but only two.
Sasaki looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated here from the resilience being shown by Roderick Strong.
So he's absorbing a lot of punishment, continuing to kick out. Submission hold cinched in by Sasaki. Will Roderick be forced to tap?
He's got the hand and arm trapped. The massive thigh wrapped around the neck of Roderick Strong right there by Sasaki.
Roderick!
Todd Sinclair checking on his condition.
Come on! Roderick!
Roderick starting to fade.
Come on, Roderick!
He's not giving it up though, but he might be sapped of all energy. No, he gets the shoulder up again.
And Sasaki can't believe it.
Oh, he's signaling he's going to finish him off. Give Strong a lot of credit for not giving up, despite the beating. Lands on his feet. Enziguri.
Corner right on the side of the head. Big boot glancing blow, however, elevates him. Gutbuster!
What a show of strength by Roderick Strong!
Roderick is still very much in this matchup.
Big boot gets all of it this time. Cover! Only two!
Couldn't get all of his body weight across the chest of Sasaki right there. That right shoulder able to come off the canvas just before Sinclair counted three.
And after that burst of energy and that series of maneuvers by Roderick Strong, it is anybody's ball game once again in this matchup. Roderick Strong off the ropes, but gets lariated back down to the mat.
Able to avoid the first one, but not the second one. Northern Lariat. Lariat.
Sasaki trying to roll him over now. Cover! Roderick with the shoulder up again. Sasaki out to the apron. He's going to take another chance. Climbing to the top rope. Roderick getting back to his feet himself.
Lariat off the top. Sasaki again goes for the cover.
No! Roderick refuses to stay down.
Oh, that lariat off the top may have been a bit of desperation on the part of Sasaki. He doesn't normally like to come off the top like that, but Strong keeps kicking out. Northern Lights bomb.
That's gotta be it. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
And it is.
Here is your winner, the GHC Heavyweight Champion, Kensuke Sasaki.
Give Roderick Strong a world of credit. He took everything that Kensuke Sasaki had, but it wasn't enough to pull out the win. Your winner, Kensuke Sasaki, the GHC Heavyweight Champion.
Introducing first to my left, the challenger. He weighs 170 Jimmy Jacobs. His opponent to my right, from London, England, weighing 242 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Nigel McGuinness.
It's main event time here at the Tokyo Summit. The ROH World title on the line. Nigel McGuinness versus the Age of the Falls, Jimmy Jacobs.
Jimmy Jacobs wasting no time whatsoever, jumping the champ in the corner. But Nigel able to weather that storm. He's back in the ring and telling Jacobs to bring it on.
We've already seen the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship change hands here tonight at the Tokyo Summit. Will we see the Age of the Fall bring the ROH World title into their fold? Give even more power to their revolution to spread their message.
Jacobs here looking to do what Tyler Black had been unable to do, and that is win the ROH World title for the Age of the Fall. You know how much he craves the power and the platform that that belt could bring in addition to already being the World Tag Team Champions.
Nigel McGuinness ready to go. This is, of course, Jimmy Jacobs' first tour of Japan. Successful last night in retaining the ROH World Tag Team titles in the main event of our event last night here in Tokyo.
Not so successful in winning over the fans here in Tokyo, though.
No, but at the same time, as many of the fans in the United States dislike Nigel McGuinness and his tactics, he has done several tours for Pro Wrestling Noah here in Japan and has earned the respect of the wrestling fans here in Japan.
There's certainly a much different relationship than the one Nigel enjoys with the fans back in America.
So I would certainly expect the fans here in Tokyo to throw their support in this matchup behind McGuinness, as Jimmy Jacobs just looking to brawl with McGuinness here as he brings the action to the floor.
And once again, Nigel quickly rolling back inside the ring. And Jacobs a little bit frustrated on the outside of the ring.
That drew the applause of the fans, seeing Jimmy Jacobs frustrated, and Nigel basically outsmarting Jacobs on that early exchange.
Todd Sinclair trying to keep Nigel at bay as Jacobs back up on the apron. Wait a second, Jacobs has had enough.
Is he going to walk home, go back to Grand Rapids, walk away from the match?
That's a long walk, Grand Rapids from Tokyo.
Just trying to pull it together. He knows this is a huge opportunity for not only himself, but for the Age of the Fall. And he's not just going to walk away from a chance like this, going for the world title.
Slowly makes his way back inside the ring as Todd Sinclair tells him to go back at it one more time. As the fans getting behind the champ as they finally get ready to lock up. Single-handed knuckle lock. I'll make it a double. Quickly broken, though, by McGuinness as he takes control of the wrist of Jimmy Jacobs. Jacobs down on the canvas as Nigel controlling the left arm.
Jacobs trying to take out the leg of McGuinness. Unable to do so. Nigel controlling the arm still and brings Jimmy Jacobs back down to the mat, controlling that arm.
Nigel with a big leverage advantage based on his severe height advantage as well as weight advantage over Jimmy Jacobs. But Jimmy Jacobs has never let the size of the man across the ring from him ever stand in his way.
He has been very successful here in Ring of Honor.
No rest, no rest.
And I would not be surprised one bit if some way, somehow, Jimmy Jacobs is able to walk away with another championship here tonight.
Now it's Jacobs controlling the arm of McGuinness, bending those fingers back against the grain. He's got that arm trapped. I would think the longer this match stays on the mat, the better I think it plays into the strategy of a Nigel McGuinness. Jacobs needs to utilize his quickness and needs to stick and move here. I don't know if he wants to go mat hold for mat hold with the world champ here.
Come on, Jimmy.
Holding onto that wrist lock on Jimmy Jacobs. Can you imagine the Age of the Fall videos out of Jimmy Jacobs if he were to be ROH World Champion, and just how much more power he would have and how that would go to his head?
Oh, he would be absolutely unbearable, and he's pretty close to unbearable right now.
Nigel McGuinness stretching the arms of Jimmy Jacobs.
That shoulder looks like it's almost ready to pop right out of the socket.
And has the shoulders flat against the mat for a near fall, quickly grabbing a hold of the head of Jimmy Jacobs as both men are back at a standing position now.
Nigel backs him into the corner. Sinclair asking for the clean break. Jacobs trying to drop down. Grabs hold of the legs, single legs McGinnis. Takes him off his feet. Nice strategy right there by Jacobs. Kind of lured him in the corner there and took the legs out from McGinnis.
Nigel using that British style wrestling to work his way into a side headlock.
Great escape right there by McGinnis. Just going to wear down the smaller man, force him to carry his weight. Equipment adjustment from the referee.
Always looking to protect the health of the athletes here in Ring of Honor. Reversal of the Irish whip. Nigel headstand in the corner. Jimmy Jacobs not just going to come charging into a mule kick. He's seen this before. The thinking man's wrestler, Jimmy Jacobs. Might not be the largest man, but he may be the smartest.
Come on!
Just waiting for Nigel to come off his perch. He knows he's going to get mule kicked, so he waits and gets elbowed right in the face. Headstand. I think Nigel's desperate to get this mule kick. Wait.
A low blow from Jacobs. Use Sinclair, he might have him.
Well, that was intelligence on Jimmy Jacobs' part. He made sure that the referee had his back turned and waited for that right moment to go for the low blow. Yes, it's illegal. Yes, it's shady, but it is very wise on the part of a wrestler like Jimmy Jacobs to get the advantage against a wrestler who has the height advantage and the strength advantage and everything that you mentioned earlier, Lenny. But now it's Jimmy Jacobs with the advantage in the matchup.
Oh, he had something in his hand. He put it right back in his pants.
Is that his advantage as well? And the referee apparently has not seen it as of yet. We've seen him use a chain in the past.
Come on, Jimmy!
Clubbing away on McGinnis' head. Perched up against the ring post. Jacobs looking to get a head of steam here. Drop kick to the side of the head of McGinnis, whose head just bounced off the ring post.
And now Jacobs continuing to fire away at the head of McGinnis out on the floor. We saw that chain earlier this weekend out of Jimmy Jacobs as well. Used against Aries. Off the apron he comes crashing to do more damage to the champion.
Jacobs putting his body on the line. The world title's hanging in the balance. Certainly willing to do anything to take home the world title.
Come on, break that up.
Just choking Nigel across the top of the steel barricade. Focusing on the back of McGinnis right there. Jacobs looking to do as much damage on the floor as possible before bringing the action back inside the ring and going for the win. Head first into the edge of the ring frame. But Nigel firing away, trying to defend himself out on the floor.
Just buried that left hand right into the midsection of Jacobs, who's doubled over, gasping for air. A boot to the midsection of McGinnis connects. Making their way around the ringside area, back towards the ramp to the locker room. Face first goes McGinnis.
Of course, no countouts in Ring of Honor. You can't be disqualified if the referee feels that you've been brawling on the floor for too long. It's all at the referee's discretion. Jimmy Jacobs letting these fans know what he thinks of them.
Come on, Nige.
Just waiting for the ROH World Champion to get back in a standing position.
Stomping on the fingers. Right hand to the face. Thrust to the throat by McGinnis. Tell him to bring it on. Another shot to the throat by the champ.
He's just infuriated McGinnis. European uppercut. Chop across the chest.
Jacobs on the apron. McGinnis back up the ramp.
He's going to use that distance that the ramp provides to get a running start on Jimmy Jacobs. But a spear from Jacobs and the back of Nigel just bounced off of that ramp. You can see the steel supports underneath it. That could have done a whole lot of damage to Nigel. And give Jimmy a great advantage. 2.5 and Nigel with the shoulder up.
Oh, grabbing the back of his head as he rolled back in the ring. Jacobs smartly went right for a cover but couldn't get him. Might be looking to lock in the end time.
He's got it. He has it cinched in.
Just too close to the ropes. McGinnis gets his foot across the bottom rope. and able to earn the break.
Damn it. That spear on the ramp was a huge deciding maneuver in this matchup in terms of turning the tide in the favor of Jacobs. And now with the referee checking on Nigel's condition, Jacobs going into his tights and grabbing that chain. He put it back into his tights before putting it to use. It's not the right moment, apparently.
Nigel slow to get to his feet. Headbutt to the midsection of Jacobs, looking for a double axe handle. And again, McGinnis scores with a headbutt to the midsection, doubling up Jacobs. Right to the eyes he goes.
Jimmy, you watch.
Very pleased with himself.
Knock it off.
Trying to use whatever he can to maintain an advantage in this matchup. Looking for the contra code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, no. Into the corner. Kick to the back. And down across the chest goes Nigel. Cover. Jacobs has his boot across that bottom rope and got the shoulder up as well.
Taking no chances whatsoever that Todd Sinclair was not going to see his foot on the bottom rope. Jacobs smartly got the shoulder off the canvas as well. As McGinnis back on the offensive here. Drags Jacobs back to his feet. Hoists him up. Places him on the top rope. Nigel likes to utilize that lariat off the second. Jacobs in position. Ducks down and avoids the lariat.
The end time! Cinched in, but they're in the ropes, and the referee's going to force him to break the hold. 2, 3, and over the top and all the way to the floor they go crashing.
On the back of Nigel McGinnis, bounced off the ring apron there. And Jacobs again messing around in his tights.
Whether it's the barricades out on the floor, whether it's the chain in his tights, or a chair that he's grabbing out of the crowd, whatever he can get his hands on to use to get the advantage, he's going to do it. Todd Sinclair trying to lay down the law here.
Jacobs needs to be careful here.
Setting up the chair on the floor. We've seen Jacobs in the past place his opponent in a chair and come soaring with the dive to the floor to wipe them out. That could be what he has in mind right here. Pounding away on Nigel, incapacitating him in the chair. Here comes Jacobs. And he connects. Soars over the ropes and connecting with the chest of Nigel McGinnis, taking him out of that chair. But both men are feeling the effects. Jacobs putting his own body on the line in the process of hitting that maneuver.
Yeah, no give whatsoever in that chair. When he landed on Nigel McGinnis's body, that chair didn't budge, it didn't collapse. Just stood there rigid, and Jacobs bounced off of Nigel, who bounced off the floor.
Tries to send Nigel back in, but rebound and connects with the elbow. He's got Jimmy Jacobs now. Drapes him across the barricade. Could we see the Tower of London on the floor?
Yes!
He hits it! Tower of London on the floor by McGinnis.
Just drove the head of Jimmy Jacobs right into the floor. Jacobs might be finished right here, grabbing his nose. Cover! No!
Jimmy Jacobs able to kick out. You gotta hand it to Jacobs. A maneuver like that would have put many men away. The Tower of London face first and shoulder first down to the floor. Nigel went for the cover as soon as he brought it back inside the ring, but Jacobs able to kick out.
And Jacobs trying to shake the cobwebs loose, and that European uppercut certainly not going to help matters in that respect. Another European after a chop in the corner. Nigel looking to get some momentum.
All the way across the ring, European uppercut in the corner. Snapmares Jacobs down to the mat, cover. Jacobs with the shoulder up again.
Didn't hook the leg and gave Jacobs the opportunity he needed to get that right shoulder just off the canvas before the count of 3. With a very confident look on the face of the Ring of Honor World Champion right now, as he's got Jacobs in trouble.
Nigel McGinnis elevating Jacobs to the top rope. Can we see another Tower of London, this time inside the ring? Jacobs holding on, trying to block the attempt. And biting him.
Well, whatever he can do, he's going to do to get the advantage and save himself.
We've seen that on several occasions already during this matchup. Superplex possibly from the champion. If he can get Jacobs, he's trying to fight it off.
Biting the face now of McGinnis is Jacobs. And then shoved down to the canvas. Jacobs all the way to the top.
Connects with the senton cover. Nigel with the shoulder up.
And we've seen Jacobs just barely avoid the pinfall. This time it's McGinnis getting the right shoulder off.
Jacobs back to his feet. Signaling he's going to finish him off. Contra code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, select, start. Hits it! New champion! Oh! McGinnis kicks out.
So close. Just barely able to get the shoulder up in the nick of time. Todd Sinclair was right there. But Nigel McGinnis just saved the world title, and I mean barely saved the world title.
But Jacobs has the advantage. We could be one end time away from a title change here in Tokyo. And Jacobs is just waiting for the right moment to cinch it in.
Says that's it. End time.
But look at the strength of McGinnis. Throws him off. Going back to the end time, but tossed down to the canvas. Shoulder first. It took a lot out of Jimmy Jacobs right there.
Oh, that left arm just dangling at his side now. He's got it close to his body, trying to keep McGinnis away from it. Nigel places him up on the top. Tower London.
Cover. 1, 2, rope. Jacobs reaches the ropes.
Good ring positioning and awareness right there by Jacobs. Had Nigel pulled him just a few inches further towards the center, he might have had him right there. But momentum certainly on the side of the world champ. As he's back to his feet. Drags the challenger up as well. Places him on the top rope. Jacobs wobbly as McGinnis goes to the corner.
He avoided this earlier. Can he do it again? It's up! Nigel connects.
Oh, turned him inside out. Cover.
1, 2. He's able to pull Jacobs' arm away from a position where he could grab the bottom rope, but still Jacobs able to kick out. Nigel McGinnis wondering what does he have to do to put away Jacobs, perhaps continuing to focus on that shoulder and maybe go for the London Dungeon.
Jacobs almost limp in the hands of McGinnis, asking for time out here. Nigel says no way, picks him back up. Off the ropes. Head of steam from McGinnis. Elbow.
Jawbreaker. And time!
He's got it locked in right in the center of the ring. Nowhere for McGinnis to go.
Do you give up?
Will Nigel be forced to tap? The end time cinched in by Jimmy Jacobs.
The Age of the Fall going to control all the belts.
Nigel trying to free himself. He frees himself from the body scissors. Jacobs trying to continue to hold on. Locks it in once again.
Do you give up? Come on.
Well, he's really got it in deep this time. Nigel very close to tapping here.
Jacobs still with the end time cinched in.
Come on, Nigel.
Nigel trying to inch toward the ropes. Jacobs rolls back.
Nigel.
He still has it.
Oh, Nigel's in trouble. He's starting to fade.
Come on, Nigel.
Sinclair asks him if he wants to give it up.
Come on.
Jacobs squeezing with everything he's got.
Nigel.
A second title change tonight. Checking the condition of Nigel McGinnis. He winds up in the ropes.
Oh, what guts by McGinnis.
Jacobs can't believe it. He had that end time cinched in for such a long period of time. Nigel would not tap away the Ring of Honor World title. And now the referee checking on Nigel's condition doesn't have his eyes on Jimmy Jacobs, who has that chain wrapped around his hand.
Apparently now is the right time for Jacobs.
And it looked like he was going for Nigel, but he hit the referee inadvertently. Used that chain on McGinnis. And now going for the cover.
No, no, no!
Nigel gets his shoulder up somehow. Even with the chain, Jimmy Jacobs unable to keep Nigel McGinnis down for the 3 count and take the Ring of Honor World title. And Jacobs very frustrated that he wasn't able to pull it off.
Oh, Jacobs is hot. He pulled out every trick he could pull, and McGinnis is still in this matchup. Jacobs just screaming at McGinnis, who I don't even think he knows where Jacobs is right now.
Perhaps if Jacobs cinches in the end time once again, after connecting with that chain shot, we could see the title change.
Measures him for a right hand. And again, that one right on the button. Jacobs off the ropes. Clothesline.
And Jacobs grabbing his mouth immediately after falling victim to that maneuver. He could have knocked some teeth out with that clothesline.
Well, he caught him right in the mouth. Nigel goes for the cover. No!
Jacobs with the shoulder up.
Nigel so worn down from the 2 bouts with the end time, as well as that chain to the top of the head. Slight delay before he could go for the cover, and that gave Jacobs just enough time to kick out at 2.
A back and forth battle for the Ring of Honor World title here in Tokyo, Japan. Does Jimmy Jacob have any more tricks to pull out to try to take home the title?
Nigel looking to the crowd for some support here as he slowly gets back to his feet. The crowd urges him on. Right hand from Jacobs. Chop from McGinnis.
Boom! Spat right in the face!
Nigel not budging. European uppercut.
All that's going to do is infuriate the champion.
Tells him again, bring it on.
No effect. European uppercut blocked. Lariat. Cover. Jacobs kicks out.
Nigel's starting to get fired up. The crowd's getting behind him here as he's back to his feet.
Give Jacobs all the credit in the world for surviving. Nigel now. Chin breaker.
Jacobs has the chain. Jawbreaker.
Cover. And the 3 counts.
Here is your winner and still Ring of Honor World Champion, Nigel McGinnis.
The Tokyo Summit comes to a close with Nigel McGinnis retaining the ROH World title. We saw New Japan versus Noah in a dark match. We saw participation from the best that Ring of Honor, Pro Wrestling Noah, DDT, and Kensuke Office had to offer. And we saw a new GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion crowned. We want to thank you because it is only with your support that the Tokyo Summit was possible. Now we are heading for the Driven pay-per-view taping next week in Boston as Roderick Strong challenges for the world title and Kevin Steen and El Generico challenge for the ROH World Tag Team titles. And then it's Glory by Honor 7 in Philadelphia as the ROH, GHC Junior, FIP, and NWA titles will all be defended, plus Steel Cage Warfare and so much more. Thank you for joining us and for making all of this possible.
Once again, ROH appreciates all of you for coming out tonight. Arigato!
Get down! You should take me back, please, Eddie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shut up, you Japanese fans! I'm as mad as you! Come on. Please. Oh, shut This man's a real power, baby! Squeeze the star!